Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Mexicans and Americans, welcome to Gourmet Gamer Podcast episode 16? Holy wow. Holy cow. The date is May 3rd, 2014. We are switching it up, bringing it to you early, because we know that you cannot wait for Gourmet Gamer Podcast. So clench your butt cheeks. Wiggle your worm, do the funky chicken, and let's get you ready for the podcast. You would think that these would slowly get better over time.
Quick disclaimer, these podcasts are not safe for work. We had to do that.
Stop it on the thing so I can
I always forget.
turn this back up.
I realize you have a fascination with assholes. It's always about grab your ass, grab your asshole, clench your butt cheeks.
Well, fucking what better way to introduce this awesome show? These are my favorite things.
They are, dude. That's just so my grandma, dude.
Smell that. It smells like asshole.
I wouldn't know what asshole smells like, but sure.
You know what shit smells like?
Yes, it's true.
Pretty much the same. So me and Zane, we did like a pregnant lady run to the gas station.
I need pickles and peanut butter.
We got Gardettos, fucking Monster. We got Pringles. We got Chex Mix Muddy Buddies to balance out our.
We're super stoned right now. I always feel like that when we go and get the shit like we're just high as a fucking kite.
Yeah.
And we just throw it on the table and shit, with cash, all bundled up cash and shit.
We both went to the fucking same gas station like several times. In the span of like 2 hours. Got the munchies. The midnight munchies. Today is Saturday.
Not Sunday.
We are... I don't know why... Oh, I said, yeah, let's do it tonight. So I don't have to make 2 trips. So I have to save gas. But I was going to come over today, just hang out, drink your beer that you never have.
Dude, I'm going to get it. Hold on, folks.
Make another run to the store. And tomorrow, yard work and shit.
It's the worst, dude. Having a yard sucks.
It does. I'm sad I've got
kids now.
little house. Huh?
Kids, dude.
What? Is that next for me?
Yeah, because then you
ruin my life.
Because then you can have your kids do the yard work for you.
Or I could get some Mexicans.
It's true, too. You got a whole neighborhood full of them.
Yeah.
Half of them are probably illegal. They'll do anything for it.
Racism.
Not racist. It's true. It's a fact.
They're very kind gentlemen.
They probably are. Hardworking people.
We'll do it for free, sir. So being that we are starting this podcast early, 10:15 at night.
Which is put on par for other podcasts. We start so late.
We I have a feeling that it's gonna be a really awful podcast.
Probably. I don't care.
And we're both like laying in like comfortable chairs.
Not the false like old men.
Zane got me a
new chair.
Went out and picked up from someone's lawn a nice, comfy chair that has a lot of
spare no
ass and
expenses for my
leg room.
co-host.
How you doing?
We don't need equipment or anything. We just need chairs.
Yeah. We should just do like hammocks.
Just lay there
Just in hammocks and just kind of swing.
I'd be out, dude. Fall right away.
And we could just get like lapel mics.
I know you don't have to hold anything.
Yeah. So how you doing? How's your weekend?
Well, once again.
So I think that I just want to cut you off.
Once again, I got nothing accomplished today. My weekends usually are making breakfast for everyone. Because this is the guy I am. For you ladies out there, I do make breakfast. Ladies love that.
Egg McMuffins.
Ugh, that's gross.
And those ham pucks.
Oh god, I haven't eaten at McDonald's.
Dude, bet I'll beat you.
Probably in
38 years I haven't eaten McDonald's.
probably, dude, 6 months probably. Even then, I wasn't really into it that much.
You are now eating meats?
I am yes, I am, but I'm very selective what I eat.
These fucking Gardettos are delicious.
They're fucking ridiculous, dude. I want to sit there and fuck this podcast and eat those. I am, but I'm very selective. I only eat organic, grass-fed shit. And even then, I don't like eat. I don't. It still doesn't agree with me.
You get the bubble guts?
Yeah.
BGs?
Yeah. And I don't like the feeling, and that's one of the reasons I stopped in the first place. Is I didn't like the feeling of just meat sitting in your fucking stomach.
Yeah,
It lasts days. Yeah.
And it just like slows you down and
Yeah.
just, I'm tired.
Meat was consuming meat on a large scale, and even then,
busting out the Pringles.
one of the things I get very mad at people.
I like how I'm talking shit on like what to eat.
I know, what you
like,
eat, Pringles.
how to eat healthy. Oh, my Pringles are all smashed. Look at that.
They usually always are.
Return this.
People like to eat beef and cattle and all that, and say that you're an idiot for not eating beef and all that. Don't realize that. I would say beef consumption on the level it is now is a new thing. Beef was not a staple as it was 100 years ago. It was mostly pork.
Right, yeah.
And even then, not everyone had money to have pork or beef or meat. Meat wasn't like it's available now. I mean,
It's like a delicacy.
it was, yeah, delicacy back then. You had if any meat, you'd had like wild game, like, rabbits or, wild chickens or whatever. So people get mad, like, you don't eat
slaves.
meat? Like we're made to eat meat. That's fine. We're not. It's a relatively new thing where meat is just available anytime, anywhere we want, and our bodies aren't used to it.
We're not meant for this shit.
Yeah. So, my point was, I meat makes me feel like shit, and I'd say 90% of the population of America eats a giant steak and goes to sleep. Now, if you ate a steak and went out and did yard work or did like manual work or ranch work, that's a different thing. You're working it off, but most people don't do that.
No.
They just consume and then fucking veg. And I'm guilty of that just like anyone else. I don't know what my point was. I hate carnivores. Like overtly just aggressive carnivores.
I do not partake in the body or the ovum of any living creature.
It's fucking stupid.
That's from Scott Pilgrim. Remember the guy that fucking...
Oh, the vegan?
Yeah.
I fucking love that movie.
He's vegan, Scott, so he's better than you in every single way. And he had like superpowers
Yeah.
because he was vegan.
And then he ate some milk from a coffee or whatever.
Yeah.
Vegans are the worst. I don't give a shit. I'd be pissing anyone off. Vegans are the worst.
All the worst in what way they?
Give me a cigarette. This is the worst intro ever. We're sitting here just gorging on Gordettos.
You know, I said like a Mexican. Gordettos.
All right. So, they're so addicting, though. This is so Italian, though, dude. My grandma, I kid you not. Why don't... I feel like I'm... Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Had bowls of this shit when I was a kid. Before... Oh, never mind. It says quality since 1932, but... I don't remember buying bags like this.
I think they got more popular.
They must have.
There's like different blends.
Yeah.
There's like jalapeno and
Cheese.
That is a special blend. Ew.
Fucking.
Chip just tumbled out of my mouth. There's a special blend. Like, you know, in Gardettos, those, it's like these things, the little bread slices that look like little tiny.
Yeah.
These, yeah. But in regular Gardettos, it's the brown one.
The harder one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's bags. It's called special blend. Or special choice or something like that. It's all those.
That's awesome.
Because people like them so much.
The shit.
It's not as good.
Oh, man.
When I first saw it, I like pooped in my pants because I got so excited, and then I bought a bag, and I was like, "Wait, like you kind of get like tired of them. Like there's nothing to break it up.
They're so Italian.
It's like too much of a good thing."
And my grandma was so Italian. Like she had like breadsticks everywhere. Like the hard ones. Remember you eat those as a kid? Maybe not. Maybe it's just me.
Hard breadsticks.
Yeah, that's the most Italian thing. So imagine these, the thicker and longer, and there's breadsticks, hard ones.
Like Pekkas.
Yeah, yeah, and just in little cups all around the house, like candy.
I don't think those were breadsticks. Yeah, every night my grandpa would wake me up and feed them to me.
All right, bullet in the head.
Okay, I watched a couple movies too.
Oh, did you really?
I did.
Okay, I watched one. What? Did I watch more than that? That's what I watched. Bullet in the head.
Bullet in the head.
Sylvester Stallone.
Or is it bullet to the head?
I don't know. Give a shit. Bullet in the fucking
'Cause
soul.
Bullet in the Head is a John Woo movie. Back in.
Do I need to look it up now?
Which one?
What I watched last night.
Oh.
God, Jesus Christ.
I think it's Bullet to the Head.
It might bullet to the head.
I might be wrong. Bullet to the Head.
Bullet to the head.
Damn,
Sorry.
Evan.
Bullet to
Why
the
do you know this shit?
To the head. To the head. Bullet to thy head. Starring the once, nay, the great Sylvester Stallone. I am, as a child of the 80s, I tried to consume anything made by Arnold and Sylvester Stallone. And it's so much. And then Sylvester. Jesus Christ. Sylvester Stallone. Sly. And sometimes Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis is kind of but definitely it's Sylvester Stallone and Arnold. I don't give a shit how bad they are. I'll still watch it. That being said, Bullet to the Head is hands down his worst movie ever made.
Really?
I kid you not, dude. I sat down, popcorn ready. And first off, I wanted to watch Star Trek into Darkness, and it wasn't available anymore on Netflix. I'm like, fuck, so I want like a fantasy sci-fi movie. And like, and this just popped on HBO. I'm like, oh, okay, fuck, I'll watch it. I wasn't really in the mood for action, but whatever. I almost turned it off in the first 5 minutes.
Wow,
But
really?
I gave it an extra 10. Thinking it'd get better. Fuck, it doesn't. It's so bad.
Did you watch the whole thing?
No.
Oh,
I turned it off. I with bowl popcorn in hand, I turned it off.
Wow, that bad. What made it bad?
First off, what sucks about it is the director is Walter Hill. You know who Walter Hill is?
Walter Hill's a shit.
Was the shit.
Fair.
Okay. So, okay, it's Walter Hill, 48 Hours, Sylvester Stallone.
Fucking Warriors.
How do you go wrong with that, right?
Yeah. Sly and Walter Hill.
First off, it was shot. Maybe I'll blame the cinematographer on this. It was shot. I felt like I was watching a TV show. The lighting was really weird. So this is very nerdy of me to critique these kind of things, but there's everything that's involved in a movie sets the tone. Lighting,
Right, yeah.
Everything shot can make or break a movie. And this is, I felt like I was watching a TV show. The way it was shot, whatever camera they used is really weird. It wasn't film. I'll tell you right now.
I don't think anything's filmed now.
It was lit really weird. The acting was just fucking horrendous. I think, the more I think about it, it was the cinematography really just bothered me. It bothered me. I felt like I was watching a shitty CBS like detective show.
So it looked like amateurish.
Yes.
Ah.
Highly like full on. You and I made this movie. You and I can do better.
Speak for yourself.
with our 7Ds.
Probably what that was shot with.
No, it was worse than that. Like it had no depth of field at all. It was flat. Like it was shot with fucking like a broadcast fucking news
like
camera.
A soap opera camera.
Not that bad. It's so hard to explain.
Pull up like the trailer or something.
Dude, you can't. The trailer doesn't justify it. We'll do it, but the look is different. They definitely massaged the trailer. Oh, maybe you can do it here. Can you do it on what you call it?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can.
Trailer. Watch the trailer in the middle. The middle button
Right there.
Yeah.
Big giant trailer. Okay. Here we go.
Ads.
Ad.
Have you noticed like most video ads are Geico?
Smart.
Wow, this does. Oh.
Actually, no, it looks kind of like it.
A bullet blows through all the logos. Uh-oh.
See, that scene right there. Did it look weird?
It looks it doesn't look terrible, but
It's not terrible.
It looks
it's off.
digital.
It's off.
It has that digital like sharp. Oh my god, yeah.
Right, see?
Is this one of the ones that?
Dude, Christian Slater's in it.
Oh shit, I'm a fan now. I love Stallone,
Dude,
but sometimes I just don't.
You know who that is, right?
I can't tell. It cuts too damn much.
It's it's Drago.
Ivan?
No, not Ivan. What? Khaleesi's fucking husband.
Oh, that looks stupid.
Dude. I was like, fuck, man. I was so
I wasn't a big fan of like
disappointed, dude.
Expendables.
Oh, I love that
seems
shit.
like kind of. Is this one of the ones that he produced?
I don't think
wrote,
so.
kind of, because he's been like just trying to like revive
Action movies.
the old like '80s kind of formulaic action movies. And this seems like
I
totally
tried.
seems
I
like
tried, dude. I really did.
But worst Stallone movie ever? Have you ever seen Tango and Cash?
First off, don't ever say that because Daniel Cash is fucking awesome. Are you crazy?
Depends how you look at it.
No way.
Stopper, my mom will shoot.
That's dude. Fucking still better.
Awesome.
Still better. Fucking even worse. That one I saw this in the fucking theater. The one where he's like a mobster back in the 30s. Oh god, what was it called?
Oscar.
Yeah. I went to the theater and saw that shit with my mom. That's a better movie than this fucking shit.
Oscar was alright. It had some funny moments.
It does. And so this is what led me to this question. This is a good segue.
Okay.
Best actor of the Super 3. Super 3, Arnold, Sly, and Bruce Willis. I said best actor because there's a conversation on the bullet to head board that people feel like these three are just kind of just doing these movies and there's no real acting at all in them and they're just kind of shitty movies. They're just kind of collecting a paycheck.
Yeah.
And everyone can say, well, yeah, it's true, but Sly's always been the better actor, but he has more of a range, and I agree with that.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is a tough one.
So think about that. I say Sly. Think about just Rocky, though. Think about Rocky.
He was great in Rocky.
Right.
What else was he good in? Rocky was great. He just acted great. He was a good character.
He's a good actor, right. Without being like an action star.
Oh, man. Okay, Arnold's the worst actor.
See, I don't think so. I think he's the second best.
You think Arnold's better than Bruce Willis?
Yeah, because
as far as acting,
yeah, I do. Because
there's a different when you talk about Arnold, it's different territory.
Okay, well, fine, but think about Arnold was, I think, that was gross. Successful in like jumping into more comedic roles, very well. Like he was able to do that like comedic role pretty good.
Yeah,
he did.
Like Junior.
He
was fucking great in Junior.
Twins
and Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop is. I just watched it the other day.
Last Action Heroes are great fucking performances. I'm convinced.
Okay, look at neither of them are gonna win a fucking Oscar for acting. But Bruce, think about what Bruce has done. His shit is always one-dimensional.
I say Bruce Willis is probably the best of those three.
Oh my god! What context? I mean,
as far as acting and believability,
wow.
Live Free or Die Hard, fucking amazing performance.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. No.
Oh. It's on my fucking DVR.
What's the last?
That's it.
Bruce, the last Die Hard before that.
I don't know.
Die Super Hard or something.
Die Harder, I think.
Oh, what was it called? Or was that Live Free or Die Hard?
That's the newest one.
What was the one before that? I can't remember. Anyway, it sucked. Bruce Willis.
Name one movie where he went out of his comfort zone or his
Hudson Hawk. He got snubbed in Hawk.
Which is funny if you think about it. He actually started in a comedic show.
Comedic show?
What? You didn't know that?
What show?
Moonlight or
Moon.
I used to watch it with my mom.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Moonlighting?
Yeah. Yes, Moonlighting.
Oh.
Yeah. And that was a comedy. Oh, no.
He's done funny comedies. There's that. Oh God, what was that one? I can't remember. Type in Bruce Willis.
IMDb needs to sponsor us. We fucking use them all the time. Brucey Willis.
I think you could say that Fifth Element. I mean, okay, hold on. Because these are good movies.
They picked their best right there. Oh, maybe not Armageddon, but
Die Hard is just my all-time favorite action movie.
Oh, Moonrise Kingdom. You seen that?
Yeah, I liked it. Did you see it?
I love it. Yeah,
yeah. It's cute.
But all his movies are kind of quirky like that. Lena loves him. Okay, where is it? Hold on. Wow. Moonlighting. Yep.
So you can say that all three actors have kind of just played themselves and stayed in their comfort zone, even though like they've done comedy and they've done
true,
other stuff.
Have any of them done like a really serious role, like a full on
Pulp Fiction?
It's not a serious role.
Like Bruce Willis in Pulp Fiction?
It's not a serious role. When I say serious, I'm thinking like fucking Philadelphia Experiment or not Philadelphia Experiment. Philadelphia with Will Smith.
Something like with Will Smith.
No. Yes, he's in it. He's
Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks is like boyfriend or whatever.
I thought that was Antonio Banderas. I haven't seen Philadelphia.
I thought he was in it.
Will Smith?
Oh, maybe it was 7 degrees of separation, maybe.
Oh, are you thinking? Wait, stay on. What are you?
Oh,
who's
sorry.
Phil?
I was gonna do Philadelphia, but anyways, someone like that. Someone like this went like full on, just no holds bar. Tom Hanks is a good example. Tom Hanks is fucking bosom buddies.
Tom Hanks is he's
right,
good
and he
all
went
around.
He went from bosom buddies to fucking Philadelphia. Like that's a dramatic.
Go down Bruce Willis's filmography. I liked him in Unbreakable.
I just watched that the other day too.
I didn't really have a problem with that movie.
That's my favorite of his movies,
It's,
except for Sixth Sense.
I like The Village.
No, you don't.
What a twist.
Because no one. What a twist. No one likes The Village. What are we looking at here?
Surrogates. Have you seen Surrogates? With Bruce
I have,
Willis?
and it's horrible.
I like that movie.
Oh my god!
I didn't think it was bad.
I like the idea because that's us in 20 years.
Yeah, it was a neat idea. It was just unique, kind of all around, and it didn't go into like I can't honestly remember, but like I don't remember it ever getting bad. Let's see. Come on, Bruce.
Dude, you're not gonna find anything. I'm telling you, dude.
Well, these are like brand new movies. Go
still, you
down
fucking-
to his prime. Ooh.
Oh, The Kid. That's a kind of a comedy. Not even then, though.
Tears of the Sun. That was dramatic.
Was it? He was basically fucking Die Hard in the jungle.
I haven't seen it. Jackal.
You've seen a lot of his movies. His best right there.
Die Hard's better than Fifth Element.
Different type of movie.
Damn, Bruce Willis is in some duds.
Dude, he's making movies. Oh, 4 Rooms. That's a good scene. That's the end. With the finger.
He was in that one?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
He's in the
I don't remember him. Wow.
That's probably his greatest breakout role right there.
In 4 Rooms?
Yeah.
You haven't seen Sin City, have you? I think you secretly boycotted it or something.
Can't talk about him. I want him on the podcast.
Well, have you seen it or not?
I tried to watch it, and
Just wasn't your thing?
wasn't my thing.
Keep it at that.
Wasn't my thing. I appreciate the
The vision?
not the vision. I appreciate the taking filmmaking a kind of different direction with the visuals and all that. It's kind of different. I try to do the same. I kind of basically copied the idea for Saints Prefers Gin.
Oh, yeah. Because you had to.
I had to. I don't know. I mean, one of these I'll try it again.
Bust out the Muddy Buddies. I'm getting too salty over here.
Because you know why? Because I had to kind of. I found that I really like Rodriguez as a director and a filmmaker. I really like him.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't give a shit. He really doesn't give a shit. He makes what he wants to make, whether it's successful or not doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I kind of have to remove my critical mind, my critical hat for a second, and just kind of enjoy what he's doing.
Tastes like cereal.
Yeah, I would.
Death Becomes Her was awesome.
Yeah.
Come on, what is like a good dramatic role?
Dude, there's none. I'm telling you.
Last Boy Scout was pretty dramatic.
I love it. God, that's a fucking great movie. Such a good movie.
Keep going down. 'Cause
That's it. I mean,
there's Blind Date is the one that was funny.
what?
Blind Date.
See, this is like when he was like kind of still a comedian. with hair. I think when he lost his hair, he went hardcore. He was like, fuck it. No more comedy, just action. It's got a whole 5.8 on IMDb.
So Stallone. Okay, let's think of Stallone.
Oscar.
Stop or My Mom Will Shoot.
That's a good movie you're talking about. It's got fucking Estelle from Golden Girls.
Like what? The only movie you could say. Well,
Neither of them have done a dramatic role. Rocky, though,
Rocky.
is probably the closest. And that's a bona fide dramatic movie.
Yeah.
So you just use that as an example. Sly's the best.
See, it's funny, though, because you could, like, if you first see Rocky.
Hercules in New York.
That was dramatic. Fucking goes through a chariot. On a chariot through Manhattan.
Main Street. Yeah.
See, if you see Rocky, and I think it's kind of all around the board, people's like first introduction to Sly, I would think.
Yeah, because that's the role that kind of.
But you could argue that, wait, like Stallone is just kind of being Stallone in this movie.
In Rocky?
In Rocky. Because he like wrote that for himself,
right? Yeah, true.
And it's easy. I mean, he pulled it off great because he pulled off himself great. Like you could argue that, if you're like devil's advocating this, but wow. See what other like great dramatic roles has Sly done other than Rocky?
Nothing dramatic. Yeah, I mean.
And just because for the record, just because you do something dramatic doesn't mean that you're a better actor.
No, it doesn't. It just shows you have more
But it's
range. Yeah, I said it.
See, in Schwarzenegger, oh, he tweeted, "Who's a better actor?"
Yeah.
Schwarzenegger is just Schwarzenegger. You just have to love him. You could say, because he's just like a character unto himself
In life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I watched this really like inspiring speech he gave.
When?
It's like, you can do it. You can do everything. Just set your mind to it, and you will not. Well, that kind of.
I mean, if you think about it, he is a great poster boy of like the quote unquote American dream.
He is amazing. He's an amazing man.
Dude, I love him. I don't give a shit. Infidelity, whatever. I love him. I got a picture of him. I fucking love it.
I heard someone say, it was probably on Opie and Anthony.
A lot of people hate him.
How can you hate?
They personally hate him
because
politics and the whole,
he's Arnie.
Maria Shriver issue and all that bullshit. Whatever.
And he supposedly has groped a lot of women throughout his career.
Whatever, dude. Everyone knows that.
I would too if I was Arnold.
Fucking A. Like, dude, have you ever seen?
What are you gonna do? Fight back, huh?
Have you ever seen Pumping Iron?
Oh yeah.
She should have watched that, and she would have known that that's all he's into.
Yeah. I mean, so he's Arnold. I didn't let him grope me.
I'm like, grope on, motherfucker.
I'd be Arnold.
Think about that. He came from Austria, and I don't fuck you people with his Nazi background, whatever.
Dude, I watched this whole
all Nazi thing.
No, is him talking about just his career and like what he has accomplished.
Immigrant,
and stuff.
Spoke no English. And he was a
before
governor.
Before that, in Austria.
In Austria?
He's in Austria, and he's in some like military thing. And he says, "You know what? I want to be a professional bodybuilder." And he was just Arnold at the time. He was just a young dude, whatever, in some kind of like army camp. And he started like working out like big time when he was in the army, and he actually like went AWOL to like go. I could be getting like some of these facts wrong. He went like AWOL for a day or whatever. And he's like, "It's my dream to be a professional bodybuilder," and he went to some bodybuilding competition. Like he snuck out of the army in Austria to go to this
I think I know that story. Yeah.
competition, and I don't know if he won or whatever, but he came back and like everyone in like the generals and stuff like, oh, you know, we could like behead you or whatever.
That's pretty harsh, but yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
And it's like, since I think he probably did win like at that time, or like got like very much recognized. So they actually said like, okay, go and just start working out, just work out, and we'll like like the Austrian army like
them kind of
supported him and said like, yeah, go do it. And then he's like, then he came to America. He's like, I'm gonna be an actor. I'm gonna be a bodybuilding buff actor, and he speaks like no English.
No English, yeah.
And he said like, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna set my mind to it, and I'm gonna do it. And he did it. And then he was in Terminator, and he goes, you know what? Like, I have this successful whatever. I'm gonna run for governor. Like, that's what I'm gonna do. And he just, like, everything that he like set his mind to, he just accomplished. And he's had like so many like struggles and whatever.
So this is kind of a stretch, but a lot of people said if he was able to run for president, he'd win.
I would completely vote.
I would vote for him.
Yeah.
I don't vote. I'd vote for that motherfucker right now.
I don't care
He's
what
probably
his
policies
are.
He's probably horrible.
Everyone do push-ups. Or we send you to gas chamber. Ew. He's an inspiring man. I love Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's like my hero. Man, that's hard. I honestly can't say now.
No, all right.
There's people I like
I'm
more.
Sly.
I guess. Sly being the best actor.
Yeah. Sly, Arnold, Bruce.
See, I like Arnold's acting more because I just like Arnold like as a character, and just the movies he does, and he's just ridiculous.
He is, dude.
Man, he's kind of like, he's getting old. Like, have you seen that? What's his newest movie? The Last Something Again.
We saw Last Stand together.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. It was awesome. It's all awesome. That's why I knew Bullet to the Head was gonna be like horrible. I knew that. I'm fine with that. I can live with a bad like action movie with those guys in it. But it was beyond that. It wasn't bad good at all.
I mean, tons of their movies aren't bad good.
Yeah, they are.
A lot of them are.
Yeah, bad good.
And a lot of them are just good.
Right. Yeah, there's some jewels out there that are just like full on just good.
Man.
Not cheesy bad good.
Have you seen Rocky Balboa?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
I
you did? Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That was
It was a great send-off. It was a great way to end the series.
Yeah, much better than I left off with part 5.
Yeah. It was a great way to like. I was crying. I think when he walked down the fucking entry with the hall, whatever.
It's weird how much they could keep doing this, just the same
Same
formula,
fucking like the same, literally the same thing.
and it always works.
But the only one that sucked though was when he wasn't the fighter.
It was his kid, yeah.
It was the machine gun, Machine Gun Thompson, or whatever it was.
You haven't seen Rambo.
I haven't seen Rambo.
Oh
I
man,
know, dude, I know. I don't know why I haven't seen that shit yet. Because I've heard nothing but like just awesome things about it.
dude. Like people get like, stabbed in the chest, and they just explode. It's just the weirdest thing. It's so awesome and so bloody.
That's so fucking rad. How old's Bruce here?
60s,
They're in the 60s, right?
He was born 1955, so
In Germany. Interesting.
weird. Walter Bruce Willis.
I wonder who's the real Nazi here. 55. So 50, he'd be 50, 60,
So he's
69?
50, he's 59.
God, 59. He's the youngest, I think, of the three.
Oh,
yeah. He is.
It's weird because like I wouldn't. So people said like that's the Super 3.
46 he's born. He's 9 years older than Bruce. So he's 59 plus 9. He's fucking 68.
Man, I can't pick a favorite.
He is 68 years old. Have you seen his body?
Wait, Stallone's 68? Did you do that math right?
19
Holy wow, he is 68.
He is 60 fucking...
Or gonna be 68. He's 67.
He's past 60. Like, in Bull in the Head, he's probably taking massive steroids and all that. Whatever.
I think, yeah, he's like admitted to it.
But he is fucking ripped.
Yeah, I think he just straight up said, like, yeah, like, I have to look good. I have to, like, maintain muscle for, like, action movies and, like, these kind of roles.
So he's 68.
Cliffhanger was awesome.
I think Arnold's up there with him. 1 year younger.
Wow.
So he's 67. 60 motherfucking 7.
God, look at those movies. Terminator, Predator, Total Recall, True Lies.
All 4 of those badass movies in there. All right. I just posted a question to Facebook. Who's the better actor of the 3? And their answer is Arnold. What?
Dude, I'm after just seeing like those 4 movies. I don't. Well,
So Alex just said, honestly, Arnold has a more well-rounded acting career. Bruce and Sly play pretty much the same guy in every movie. That's interesting.
he did play Turbo Man. He had to go great depths. I'm not the pervert. I'm just looking for a Turbo Man doll.
It's not the headache, not the tumor.
Better or not, I think Schwarzenegger
I like
might
Arnold's
just
a
be
better
my
like,
favorite.
favorite of it, like a
My
better.
favorite man.
Just look at Arnold pictures all day. I mean, look at all his movies he's doing right now. What role he's gonna be in that?
Maggie?
What is this? Triplets? Is this a new Twins movie? Oh my god! Holy shit!
Or Junior? Is it a sequel to Junior?
Mind blown. It is.
Jules and Ivan Reitman? Arnold Schwarzenegger, Eddie Murphy, Danny DeVito.
Dude, oh my god.
Wait, this has to be BS.
It's not. This is the greatest thing I've ever seen for years now. If no one knows this, I feel like I'm peeking.
You did.
If no one knows this, they're making a sequel to Twins called motherfucking Triplets, yo.
With Schwarzenegger, Eddie Murphy, and Danny DeVito.
Could Eddie Murphy be their twin? Because that's kind
Might
of
as well. They said Danny DeVito was his brother.
Oh my god, this is the coolest thing ever,
This has to be fake.
dude. I hope to God it's not. I'm getting goosebumps thinking about it because this is great. This is so great.
How are they gonna pull that off?
I don't know. I don't care. The fact that Dan, like, they're all on board. Like with, I think he did the first one.
Yeah, Ivan Reitman.
Dude, who wrote the? Please tell me that it's the same screenplay guy too, a writer. Please tell me. Please tell me.
Ivan Reitman.
No, William Davies.
Twins. What a stupid movie.
So fucking awesome. My God.
You're not my brother, but I am your brother.
This is announced. That can mean a lot of things, but
Yeah, I could announce something
that's
if
true.
I want.
This,
What's Maggie?
I don't know. It's post-production. It's already made.
A teenage girl in the Midwest becomes
Zombie
infected by
movie.
an outbreak of a disease that slowly turns the infected into zombies.
Arnold's doing a zombie movie.
Schwarzenegger in a zombie movie? Holy shit.
Done. We've got
Wow.
everything. It's all done. That's trifecta, dude.
The world could end now.
Who's this girl? How old is she? Before I say it? How old is she?
April 14th.
18. She's hot.
She is hot, yeah.
She just turned 18.
And that picture is probably she's like 14.
Look at probably, but come on, look at that.
I know.
That's no fair.
Whatever.
Oh, Mel Gibson's daughter in Signs. I don't know.
Oh, the bitch that left water everywhere. Just so Shyamalan could do his twist.
Alex, he's probably the most talented in terms of writing and directing. He's speaking of Sly, but he's no twins or garden cop or triplets. Steve's gonna say to that. You heard it here, folks. Breaking story. They're making a new twins movie. That's awesome.
A lot of people forget about Junior because it was such a piece of
such a
junk.
shitty movie. Wait, Zombieland?
Schwarzenegger?
No, this girl.
Oh.
Was she the... Oh, she's his younger sister. of Emma Stone.
Ah.
Anyways.
Quaid. You think this is the real Quaid? It is.
Oh, we gotta move on, dude. We're talking about for 45 minutes.
Man, I think all this illustrates is like I really love Schwarzenegger.
You guys have a poster of him in the garage, dude.
Oh yeah, when he's half naked.
He's so his body is just so
hot,
dude.
It's just amazing.
I think
chiseled.
Among like the movie stars and celebrity, between him and Bruce Lee, best bodies hands down.
Oh, I say Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee, just as far as athleticism, yeah, but Arnold changed bodybuilding. He put it into a next fucking level as far as what the body could look like when it was conditioned and all that. And
like I don't know shit, but it seems like he could have really brought it into the mainstream.
Oh, he totally did. Yeah. He put it on the map.
I don't know.
He totally put it on the map.
I don't know much about the bodybuilding universe.
Anyways, let's move on. So you don't have. So you're saying you don't know?
Short.
Favorite actor, just because he's a character.
Favorite or
I'm just saying you're but you're gonna stick with just. You can't decide, but you're gonna say your favorite actor is Arnold. I say the same thing.
Favorite, yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
I'd say the better actor is Sly.
Anyway, true. I really like Bruce Willis has.
Just doesn't. I mean, I like Bruce Willis.
I don't see why he's clumped in that Super 3 thing.
Should you look at his movies real quick?
Well, I know there's a lot of like action movies, but they're like.
Who else would you're saying there's no one else?
They're not really iconic other than Die Hard.
Who would be the third person? No one?
Schwarzenegger, Stallone. Nothing really like tops those two as far as like American action. Jason Statham.
Now, Dolph Lundgren.
He was never like that much of a leading. Well,
Showdown Little Tokyo.
I come in peace.
I come in peace.
I come in peace.
Yeah, and that's true.
And you go in pieces, asshole. I love that movie. That was one of my absolute favorites as a kid.
I'm just picturing the whole scene. It's so awesome. It's such a great movie.
And they bleed like milk and stuff, and they shoot the CDs out of there because it's the future and they're alien creatures.
Oh my god!
They have advanced technology, so they shoot CDs.
Oh god. Okay, real quick. This is just something I don't know why I never put the two and two together because I didn't really care. But
okay, so on show prep, Zane wrote, "Holy shit,
T2 and Vaz."
Vaz, okay.
So Vasquez in Aliens. Who else does she play later on in life?
She's in Terminator 2.
How did I not know that? It's
curly headed.
Yes, the mom.
Yeah.
Hello,
Mom. What's wrong with Wolfie? I can hear him barking. Nothing's wrong with Wolfie, darling. Wolfie's just fine. Where are you?
How did I not know that?
Because she looks completely
she
1,000%
Isn't
different.
That crazy?
Yeah.
She's in Dallas right now.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck?
But then in Aliens, she had just like a flat top basically, and like a bandana.
And she looked like Tina and all that.
And she was like buff.
Yeah,
and
she's like Margaret Kaufman.
And in Terminator 2, long curly hair, kind of just more
Older.
motherly looking.
I was like, what? That's all. I just blew my mind. I was like, it's crazy. What? Madness.
I can't stop snacking.
Dude, seriously, it's like, fuck, man. I can't either.
I need some weed to wash this down.
That's awesome. That's just, I don't know why it blew my mind. All right.
James Cameron.
It's funny. Hold on.
We do talk about James Cameron a lot on this,
Check us out.
on this podcast.
Alina has one of her jobs as an employee of Gourmet Gamer. And every other business I have. She's writing right now. She should be done by it now. Top 10 baddest bitches of sci-fi, right?
Oh, right, yeah.
I gave her a list of 26 movies to choose from. Pick 10 out of those. Pick 10 of those movies, and write about the girls. I gave her my suggestions. Hey, I think you should choose like 5 kind of very standard, obvious choices like Ripley, O'Connor, and all that kind of stuff. Everyone chooses.
Who's O'Connor? Mary O'Connor.
Sarah Connor. Sarah Connor. And I told her to choose 5 other ones that aren't always like someone like what? Like Tank Girl. People wouldn't like necessarily think of that, right? Or Cherry 2000. Really weird ones, right? So she said I'm done. I'm like, hey, let me. Who'd you pick?
Please tell me our number ones matched.
Who'd she pick? So I'm like, first off, she went through the names right, and 3 of them were like, Alina. First off, that's not even my list of movies I gave you.
Rose from Titanic.
What the fuck? I forgot what it was, but I was like, Alina, it's like a fucking fantasy movie. It's like a Lord of the Rings shit. Why would you even choose that? So I told her to remove it, right? I'm like, okay, pick this one. I'm like, where's Connor? Or where's Terminator? She's like, I didn't do that one yet. I'm like, fuck, you have to do her. She's like the most literally, between her and Ripley, the quintessential badass bitches of all time, right? I made her watch Terminator 2. And she came outside, and how you like? She's like, didn't want to smile. I'm like, it's badass. It's badass, wasn't it? She's like, yeah. I'm like,
she's never seen it
no.
before?
And I was like,
cow.
It was a badass. When isn't Connor badass? She's like, yeah, she's awesome, right? Then I'm like, wait. Then I think about it. You have like 4 movies there that James Cameron,
dude.
Abyss. She chose Abyss, the chick from Abyss, Avatar Girl,
Aliens, Terminator.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude! 4 out of the 10 movies are James Cameron movies.
He's a feminist.
Well, yeah, I was like saying he likes choosing very powerful, strong women lead characters.
Yeah,
very
tickets.
It does, right? And it kind of I had to explain to her who his wife was at one time and kind of what she became and all that stuff. Which I think his wife's a better director, personally, which is me.
Disagree.
Obviously, you haven't seen Point Break, but that's a different story.
I've seen Point Break several times. I have it on the DVD.
So that was funny.
What was her number one?
I don't know yet.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how she ordered them.
Number one for me, and we talked about this last time. I just have to say it publicly so the world knows.
Okay.
This is Vasquez from Aliens.
So she didn't watch Aliens. She watched Alien.
Oh.
And I was like, okay, so
you have to, dude. Aliens
more action packed, right? She said she's bored with Alien. I'm like, how'd you get bored with Alien? I'm like, fine.
I
was like, fine. Watch Alien. It's all action.
Yeah. Strangely, it's not. You know, the action does not start until a good hour into that movie.
It's very implied though, the Marines there and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, and they're searching through that.
Yeah.
Oh god, that's a good movie.
But it's funny because she made a mistake. I'm like, Lena, don't look at Wikipedia.
No.
Don't look at anything. Watch the movie because you're gonna get facts that aren't necessarily true, or they're gonna start using shit that's pulled from the extended universe. Because there's lots of Alien Predator stuff, like comic books and shit like that that kind of build upon the universe.
Yeah.
She's like, her little 4-sentence thing was like, she's a Navy person. She's a background military and arms, and she's a mother and all that kind of stuff. And I'm like,
Ripley?
mother, Navy? What the fuck? Where'd you get that information from? She's like a scientist.
She was a...
Or a pilot, whatever she was. I can't remember what her role was. But they're all none of them were military. They're all kind of scientists and engineers.
They were...
engineers, whatever they were.
Not even excavating. What do you call it when you mine shit out of stuff? They're getting like elements and shit.
Okay.
They're basically oil rig workers.
Engineers.
Yeah.
They're all smart people. They were.
They were more kind of like laborers.
Oh, not really. Who?
Just the future.
The black guy was. The black guy and the guy that kind
That
of
just sounded so ignorant.
it did. Of course, the black guy's a laborer, and the guy that smokes. I don't know why he smokes a lot, but he always looks like he smokes like the older guy,
Oh my God! What's his
skinnier
name?
guy. Old, you know what
Yeah.
I'm talking about, right? Yeah.
Who takes his hat off and lets the weird water drip on his face?
Exactly. Where that water came from is disgusting. Anyways, what was my point? Oh, and then mother. I'm like, I mean, where'd you? There's no mother. And I looked at Wikipedia. They talk about the mother, and that she's a merchant navy pilot. I'm like, what the fuck? So apparently, I'm like, Lena, take that shit out. I'm like, wait, hold on. I read down further. There's extra 10 minutes of footage released on the DVDs that talks about her kid, Amanda Ripley. They took out in the movie.
Oh,
But
when she was
one thing they mentioned, though, there's a picture in her pod of her daughter.
in Aliens.
No, Alien.
In Alien?
Yeah. It was cut.
Because wasn't there a part in Aliens where they cut and it said like, oh, that guy from that sitcom, I can't remember
I know,
his
they're talking
name,
about, yeah.
Paul Rockenberg or something, was saying, oh yeah, your child's dead, your
Dead.
family's dead,
Yeah, yeah.
and blah blah blah.
Because like it's 200. It's 200 years after the
60,
57 years.
57,
57 years.
60,
57.
57.
Doesn't matter. It's long.
Anyway.
her kids are old and dead.
What's the point here?
That she had these facts that I was like, where the fuck are you pulling these quote unquote facts from? There's no mention of any of that in the fucking movie. Rewrite it. I'm like, wait, fuck. So I had her leave the mother party because I want to see how many people call my bullshit. Like, she's not a mom. There's no mention of her being a mother and all that shit. I told her to leave it in.
She did give birth to a.
I told her that too. I'm like,
alien.
she's not really a mom. I mean, I guess she's a mom, kind of, but she's kind of dead already, and it's a clone of her.
Wait, that was 4.
That's
Resurrection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They come out. That's how they get the baby.
Yeah, because
They harvest her from her.
which doesn't make sense. Hold on, she jumped in.
She killed herself, and yeah, it's all convoluted.
Spoiler alert. For...
It's all convoluted. Yeah, somehow they had her DNA sample. Who fucking knows? I think what happens when you get impregnated with an alien, it like becomes part of your DNA. It takes over you. So I think they used that sample, and
I think they make this
they
shit
forced
up as they go.
they forced her to give birth because they knew that.
Ugh, that was a stupid movie.
Yeah,
Part 4, Resurrection. I like Part 3.
I don't mind
Wasn't
part
bad.
3. It wasn't bad. I saw it on the theater. I think I actually ditched school for that thing.
I remember we jacked a speech from that and threw it in Body Bar.
Really?
Yeah.
What speech? With
It doesn't matter how we go out.
When Ronnie
on
Hudson?
our feet, on our knees. I haven't been much of a beggar.
He's dead now.
Charles Dutton?
Yeah.
Since when?
Years ago, dude.
I don't know. What?
I'm trying to eat from the mic. Like you, sick
Why?
fucker. All right.
Have we? Yeah, okay. It's a weird podcast.
I don't care. This is fun. Did you see the new Star Wars announcement of the cast?
Yeah.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
Saw the picture?
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Never mind. Let's move on.
I I'm not excited
See,
for any new Star Wars
I
stuff.
wasn't at all. Because I'm very scared. I'm very scared of what they're going to do with it. Because the movies that we shall not name were so bad.
Which
You
movies?
can't defend that. You can't defend them. I'm sorry. There's no defending those movies. They're just bad.
What movies?
The movies that we won't name.
Name it, because I don't know what you're
The
talking about.
3.
Of the new Star Wars?
Yes.
Oh. Well, fucking just say it. Who gives? Who cares?
I don't want to give it more airtime than it needs. The prequels. Hey, where's my picture of the Star Wars?
Yeah, ever since that, I've just kind of, I can't like get into it. I mean, they could be awesome. The new Star Wars movies coming out could be awesome.
So
I very much believe it could be something great.
Yeah, right. But I think this, no one knows anything. There's a picture of actors, right, in the cast, so they don't know who's playing who.
Photoshop.
It's obvious that so first off, the one thing they can do right, and is having the original cast back. That's a huge.
Yeah.
Good direction as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
At least have them involved in it. But no one knows the story. No one knows nothing besides that. So that's a good thing. I love the fact that they're in it. I mean, that's great. These other actors, though, I mean, Chewie's back, and they're all back.
Yeah.
R2's back. I like how they threw R2 in the background.
What is C3PO?
Yeah. Where is he? Maybe right here?
I don't know. He is alive, right?
Yeah.
Anthony Daniels?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? Fucking the writer of Empire Strikes Back. Right there. Forgot his name. So think about that. Your favorite Star Wars.
Is it Urban Kirchner?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Is involved. He's writing it. That's a good. George Lucas is not involved. That's a good thing. The best thing of all this is George Lucas is not involved in it. But the one person that made what's considered one of the greatest Star Wars is involved. A full-on fanboy, J.J. Abrams.
Walter Hill was a great director at one point.
At one point. But he's not a director, he's a writer.
He directed.
Oh, did he direct it?
Empire Strikes Back, yeah.
Oh.
I don't know if he wrote it also.
He wrote
I don't know who that guy is, honestly.
He wrote it. But check this out. So a lot of these are like, and I also like that they're not using like big celebrity. They're using like unknown actors. Not unknown, I mean, like not superstars.
Ian McKellen.
Right? But this is cool right here.
Oh, Andy Serkis?
Yes.
That's the worst picture.
I know, because he's looking down. Who do you think he's going to play?
I don't know.
I bet you $1 million Yoda.
Jabba.
Yoda.
Wait, no.
Why not?
Yoda's dead.
Who said Yoda's dead? Yoda's very much alive.
Died in Return of the Jedi.
Oh, he did die, didn't he? Fuck. Oh, so I should mention this. So it was also announced this week that Star Wars, the great, I guess, George Lucas and Disney, they decided to basically forget that any of the extended universe exists and from the books. You know the books are huge, right?
Oh, yeah.
Scratch. It never happened.
Fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
I never into it. So they can basically create their own new canon or their own fresh storyline. I just hope it stays with the flow of the originals. Like
and that's where I kind of worry that George Lucas isn't involved. Hold on.
because he has his hand. Well, see, that's the thing is,
Because George Lucas is very smart guy when it comes to writing and being involved in the Indiana Jones movies, Star Wars movies.
is that a good thing though?
I think he really has. He's good at that serial adventure kind of movies. I'm afraid that this could get just very Hollywoodized and spectacle and
Have you
just
seen
empty.
Prequels?
Yeah, those don't count. Those aren't movies.
You can't say that. I think the only thing George is good at is marketing. I think he's a brilliant businessman. Brilliant. I think he knows how to get the right people involved in projects. Possibly, probably the best way to say it.
See,
but the thing is,
so many desks
so
on my
gross.
fingers. So many snacks and chips.
I don't know. Like I said, I think they're making the right decision so far. So far, Princess Leia needs to lose some weight. Apparently, Mark Hamill's dropped some pounds. Like he's back into like Star Wars shape. For a while, he was kind of
Just hefty.
he was hefty.
Heifer.
I mean, right there, he kind of looks kind of fit there. Like in Sushi Girl, he was a bit chunky. He was a bit chunky.
See, I can't get excited.
I love Mark Hamill.
Where's Harrison Ford in this?
Right there, just chilling, like whatever.
Oh, okay. I can't get excited yet. I want to be, but I think the prequels just
They ruined it, right?
just
They
killed
tarnished.
any kind of new Star Wars thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just clinging on to like the original 3, and then I'm kind of just happy with that.
Here's my theory, and this is kind of theory backed up. So, this kid right here is
Looks like Adrian Brody.
is Han and Leia's son.
Where's Lando?
I know. Everyone keeps asking, "Where's Lando at?"
I'm not seeing it. Fuck this movie.
He's drinking a Colt 45 somewhere.
Waiting in line at the theater. Come on, Star Wars.
My only thing is, and unfortunately, J.J. Abrams was kind of a fucking slave to the CG.
It's all CG.
But can you imagine though if he did the world a service? If he is a true fanboy and really respects the franchise, he will utilize physical effects as much as possible. Like
would be-
Yoda. Can you imagine Yoda being rubber again? At least Yoda. He's not in.
He's
God
dead.
damn, he's dead. Okay, who's a better example? Jabba's dead.
I bet Chewbacca's gonna be CG.
Well, thankfully he's there. So,
yeah, it's gonna be motion capture. Just watch.
dude, don't say that, dude.
I'm telling you.
I was
got-
fucking.
I know how
you
this
just
is all
jinxed
gonna
the
play
fucking
out.
movie,
That's
dude.
why Andy Serkis is probably gonna play every other character because he's just mastered motion capture. It's gonna be all computer generated people. They're probably just filming the whole series in this room right here.
I know. Everyone is
I
all
just- yeah.
Mark Hamill's motion capture.
And it's all gonna be CG. Which
Don't say that. Don't even say it's a good thing.
I think CG now is okay. Here's the thing: CG now is much better than it was at the time of like the prequels.
Okay,
Because I think CG
fine.
killed a lot of the magic and stuff in the
It
prequels.
absolutely did.
And all that additional footage, extended cut versions, like all that just digital.
Like I don't
stuff
think there was.
stunk.
I think the only thing that was actually physical in those movies were the actors, like the main actors, and like the dirt, the ground.
Yeah, if that. I saw some dope thing where they did. It's like real time effects, like real time.
I think it's all the same thing.
I
What was
think it was
it?
on Indie Mogul. I think that's where I saw it. But they what? Don't like lean towards me and chew and stare into my eyes. Ugh. Yeah, that's cool though. The real time CG stuff. So like whatever they're filming, they could see like how it's gonna look in.
I don't care. I don't endorse that shit on any level.
Yeah, I straight up, I think. Okay, my point was, this is nice and comfortable. CG is better now than it was then, and I think it killed a lot of the magic and stuff in the prequels. And it's really distracting and stupid in the extended versions of the Star Wars movies. But I think that's it. It's just better now. I don't want to see it. And I'd much rather have like miniatures and practical stuff, but it's not going to happen.
What if it did though? What if like you said, "Fuck it, we're gonna go old school"? You imagine?
We're going to stop motion everything.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, if he was to go that route, it will be the biggest movie of all time.
It might be just regardless.
It's going to be, yeah. People say it's going to be the greatest, it's the most profitable movie of all time.
I don't know. I honestly don't care yet.
I do. Not enough to like be like salivating, but I just like this picture.
Like they announced all this stuff, like I just didn't care. I just clicked it because I knew that we would talk about it on the podcast. Speaking of Harrison Ford, okay,
Washed up as fuck, but
oh, this is nice. This is how I'm
don't
gonna
fucking fall asleep, dude. I'm jealous. I want to do the same
I'm
thing.
laying in my chair, got my feet propped up on the table, and the mic's just on my chest.
Oh, here's the names. Okay, clockwise from right: Harrison Ford, Daisy
Dukes?
Ridley, Carrie Fisher, Peter Mayhew, Brian Burke, Lucasfilm president and producer Kathleen Kennedy, Domhnall Gleeson, Anthony Daniels,
Oh, okay, he's somewhere in there.
Mark Hamill, Andy Serkis, Oscar Isaac, John Boyega, Adam Driver, and writer Lawrence Kasdan.
Isn't Ian McKellen and Christopher Lee in it?
No, what's his name is? Max von.
Sydow?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah. People are like, what? People are like, I'll see it because of that. Christopher Lee's dead. No, he's not. Sorry, who am I thinking of? Who am I thinking of?
Vincent Price?
No, the other guy.
Roddy McDowell?
No, the main guy from Star Wars Empire. Like the main Darth Vader's like,
Oh,
General.
the bad guy. Luke. That guy? Emperor?
not the Emperor, the actual military guy.
Military guy. Lando?
We are Princess. I can't think of the fucking line.
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, Zane. Glad you cleared that up.
We're too far to test your fucking
Who's the
butchering.
fucking fortune cookie looking dude?
Fortune cookie.
Akbar?
No. God damn
Someone
it.
cracked him. This is so comfortable. I'm getting kind of
Don't
snoozy.
fucking fall asleep, bitch. Peter Cushing. God damn
Oh,
it.
okay.
Moff Tarkin. He's dead.
Moaf. So speaking of Harrison Ford,
Yeah, what do you guys talk about?
are we done with Star Wars?
Yeah.
Because I
We're done.
don't have much to say yet.
But yeah, there's not much to say about it. That was a cool picture. The fucking internet's went fucking balls up. dude.
Ballistic.
Yeah.
I'll reserve judgments when I finally see something from it.
Okay, go.
Because
What?
it's still just phantom talk.
True.
It's gonna make a dumb joke. So snoozy in this chair.
Don't even
This is
do
so
it, dude.
comfortable. You should join me. This is beautiful. You know what you need in this office is those glow in the dark stars that you used to have on your ceiling.
Alex has those in a room.
Then we can just shut the lights off and look at the stars and podcast. So speaking of Harrison Ford, there's a movie of his.
Cowboys versus Aliens. You seen
For
that?
no,
It's horrible.
interrupts me again. I fall asleep. I've been trying to watch this movie for actually years. It's very well renowned, very popular movie. I want to say I've probably tried watching it 8 times, and
That
always fell asleep. Not because it was boring or anything. I couldn't. I don't know what was wrong with this movie. I just kept falling asleep. And this movie is Blade Runner.
I knew you were about to say that. Fuck you.
Blade Runner. It's classic, huge movie.
It's considered the greatest sci-fi movie of all time.
And I couldn't, I've tried my whole life to sit through it, and it's nothing bad about the movie. I just could not stay awake. I don't know what it is. It's kind of down and dreary. Maybe it's evangelist.
It's very
music.
very
Evangelese, whatever.
not boring, but
Low key.
not a lot goes on. Really.
But whenever I would watch it, I was like, "Oh man, this shit looks dope. This is a cool story. This is interesting." Always fell asleep,
It's one of my favorite movies of all time.
and I just could never. It's not that I couldn't even get into it because I was into it. Just something about that movie just always made me fall asleep. So, I rented it, and finally, for the first time in my life, watched it all the way through.
And
it's such a big movie, and it's one of those fuck, I have to see Blade Runner, and I've tried my whole life to watch it, and just could not. So I watched Blade Runner. Now, there's a little finger shake in the air. There's 7,000 different versions of Blade Runner.
There sure
There's
are.
Ridley Scott's cut. There's the director's cut.
Just not-
There's the theatrical cut. There's the producer's cut. There's the final cut.
There's the grip cut.
There's the editor's cut. And there's the cheese cut.
Craft services.
Anyone that knew how to
Who wants a cut? Come on in.
work a little movieola fucking had a hand in making their version. And so I did a little research before I rented.
Why? What are you researching?
Which
The best
version is the best? Because supposedly a lot of them are very
Very different.
and there's vital shit. Oh, watch this because there's vital stuff that they took out of this version that you have to see. So, all in all, the majority said that Final Cut is where it's at. It's called Blade Runner Final Cut. Do you have it?
I have it somewhere. Not the final cut, but
So finally, I got amped up on rock stars and amps,
Bike it in.
and and just Coke and cola, and just all sorts of things. And I just stayed through it, stuck it through, finished it. That is
read the soundboard here. Come on. Say it. Come on. You're cock teasing me. Come on.
so Blade Runner Final Cut.
Okay. You know why I'm excited about this? Because we've
It's
had
funny.
this, we've
It's
had this
such a fucking
discussion.
old movie.
I know, but until right now, we've always disagreed on this
Disagreed on what?
of why I think it's the greatest, and you're like, eh.
I've never been able to say because I couldn't stay awake. But when I finally watched it, I absolutely loved it. Loved
I
it.
can't.
Loved it.
There's
Come
nothing
on.
There's
I
nothing.
loved it.
There's nothing.
I loved it. Here.
That's fitting, I guess.
Oh yeah, I can't get to the soundboard from this snoozy position.
You'll leave the fuck away. It's a fucking Sorry,
Dude.
Dean. It's brilliant.
Which version have you seen?
I think I've seen all of them, to be honest.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I had the video game. I had comic books. I fucking dude. That movie.
I fucking dude.
Because I like that movie because to me I love cyberpunk. Like anything cyberpunk, I fucking just jerk off to, and it is the quintessential granddaddy of cyberpunk cinema.
Visually,
Sci-fi
it's set, visually,
it set the tone for millions of movies after the fact.
There's very few things that I can say tops that,
right? All real, no
visually.
Fucking
dude.
CG.
I know, and it's so. There's something about like shit just actually being there. Models, what I don't even know how they did a lot of stuff in that, but it was. Am I too loud? Because I'm
You're excited. I'm so excited for you.
And the mic is just kind of like on my lips. I feel like I have to talk louder because I'm in such a comfortable position.
Diaphragms all collapsed. Evan is laying down on the floor, basically.
This is beautiful.
It's hot as fuck in here, though.
It is.
I don't want to get up and turn the AC on.
But one of the things, oh my God, that I've been wanting just in a sci-fi movie for a long time.
Rutger Hauer's in it. Fucking
Daryl Hannah.
Daryl Hannah's in it.
Was smoking
hot, dude.
Dude, I didn't know she was that awesome looking.
Back then, she was ridiculously hot, dude.
I mean, she's still like.
She lives in a teepee in Montana right now.
Really?
Yeah.
With your mom and dad.
Dude, she's bonkers now.
I thought she was hot when she like painted her face.
Oh God, dude.
There's just some, I like weird.
She's not even real.
Like,
she's not even real.
I don't care. I'd let her.
So now that you've seen it, here's the question of all time.
Oh.
Is he or is he not?
Oh, hit spoiler.
Oh,
Jesus.
Shit, sorry, yeah.
5 or 3, whatever.
Is he or is he not a synthetic?
He is.
You think so?
I think so. Dude, okay.
There's message boards and websites dedicated to that question.
There's
dude.
books and shit.
There really is.
TV shows.
Yeah.
This was one of my favorite things about.
You know, it's funny. I got it.
Shut up!
God damn it, Evan! Go.
This is one of my favorite things, and what I've been saying that I've been wanting to see in a sci-fi movie for a long, long time is that little sense of like ambiguity.
You want to see the sci-fi movie a long time? It's a 30-year-old movie.
Well, it doesn't. It's new to me because I finally fucking finished it, dude. And I've gotten like far, like in some of my previous attempts. It's weird because that movie's not boring whatsoever.
I don't think it is. It's slow.
It didn't like. It's not though. I never felt like it was like. It seems
to the normal person,
low
I think it's
key
slow.
and kind of quiet.
Mm-hmm. It's a detective movie.
Yeah, film noirish.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. I love low key noirish movies. But just I don't know. It's just bad luck, I guess. Anyway, that ambiguity. Do you know what ambiguity means?
Yes, I do.
Because he looked at your eyes switched around the room really fast.
Because now I'm like laying back also. About to fall asleep. This mic just hit me in the face.
Oh, what did she do?
Sorry. I guess I can't do that.
So that's so when it ended, I was like, yes, that's what I love. Just and it's what I love about like ambiguity movies is that it lingers. Like people are still talking about Blade Runner,
dude. Not arguing about it.
Yeah, and
arguing about it
and piecing things together and you just think about it for so much longer than you do when shit's all wrapped up in nice bows.
It's funny though. A lot of people hate that shit.
A lot of people do, and
I love that shit. I love it.
One of the reasons for some of the many cuts is that the studios are the stupidest.
They're the worst
people. They're afraid that people wouldn't understand it, so they added like narration and silly things and little charts and stuff. Oh, there we go. I farted. That's it. I love that ambiguity thing. And really, that I can't stop thinking about it, and it's weird because in movies like that they get better and better in your mind because you like invest so much of yourself and your thoughts into it. No Country for Old Men is a good example.
That's a very
ambiguous movie.
Is it?
It's very odd.
It's so odd, but I love it.
And it's not though. It's what's weird.
I love that movie.
When I first saw it, I didn't like it.
Really?
I was like, I kind of had like, oh.
You didn't like The Road either, though, did you?
I wasn't a big fan. It wasn't bad.
Maybe to watch it again, like with No Country.
I honestly don't remember that much about it. No Country was just awesome. It was like after it was over, it was like I thought it was awesome, but I didn't like it. It just seemed
Wow. Did we watch it together?
probably I've seen it like 1,000 times.
Yeah, you saw it, and then you had a copy and brought over, and I watched it with you again. And I was like, "What the fuck is this? Is a badass movie." I think that's what it was. I remember us sitting on the couch watching it.
And I remember you saw it before. I guess we just watched it
again.
together again. That was very like because you're so much of that movie. You're following just really sensible things. He finds this money. He's on the loose. This guy's chasing him. The cops investigating, and then it just seems to drift. Like in this weird ether kind of thing. Like, wait, like it's not following these important things that they set up. It's like going somewhere else. Because
of the death that happens relatively early.
Spoiler alert. The death.
I guess not that early. What's his name? Fran.
Bran.
Because after
that was kind of towards the end.
Was it really? I thought it was kind of in the
and
middle.
Then you think like, oh, it's over.
It's
like,
over, but it's not.
Yeah, and then it like keeps going.
Yeah,
which is it's
really
not like really picking up on anything that has been set up. It's kind of just going on these.
That's how The Road is.
I don't remember The Road being like that.
It's the fucking writer. I forget his name.
Cormac McCarthy.
His style is so weird, dude.
Oh man, I've only read one of his books.
I've only read The Road.
I read this. Ooh, we're talking about books.
Whoa,
See,
new territory. Oh shit. Oh dang it! We gotta fix the soundboard fucking chart.
That was just so good. I'm glad we used it twice accidentally.
Shit. Forget about that.
This I read Blood Meridian. It's weird. It's not like popular. I think James Franco wants to adapt it.
Ooh. I'm not sure if I like that idea.
James Franco.
I like James Franco.
I think he's awesome.
But
a lot of people think he's like pompous and pretentious or whatever.
This 2 days ago, I think he tweeted a nude picture of himself on Twitter.
I like him.
And people were like, "What the fuck? Is he trolling?" Because a lot of people think he's like just trolling everyone, just making fun of everyone, like really like just being a goofball.
Yeah. Which
and because, he can
do what he wants.
Do what he wants. Yeah. You're right. Who's this shit?
Anyway, this book is.
I've heard of it.
So good. Like,
is it long?
It's novel length. Just typical novel length. And it's a Western. It's and it's brutal and really vile and disgusting. Like I was getting sick.
Let's unofficially option that shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna copy it. Call it Blood
Line.
Whatever. This is such a comfortable.
Do you hear a buzzing noise?
Here's just noise. Whatever.
I hear like a low hum.
I do too.
Is that new? Or am I just now hearing it? I
don't know.
I think I got like
Probably picking up my positive aura.
your lazy ass laying down.
Don't touch things.
It's gone now.
Yeah, weird. Just that little millimeter. Anyway,
How do we go from Blade Runner to fucking No Country for Old Men?
to James Franco.
James Franco. It's the biggest jump ever.
So that just ambiguous shit. I love it, and sci-fi is like a awesome, like Total Recall. Holy shit, was it a dream? Was it real? Like was
It's like Inception.
Yeah, just
And people hated that shit.
It's weird, but Inception made like $1 zillion, and everyone loves it and still talks about it.
I know people don't like it because it's so confusing and like they're like, "What's up with the ending?" I'm like, "Who gives a fuck?"
Think about it. And
Jesus
that's what
Christ.
that is what it's all about. It's just
Like I'm well known for hating movies that have a happy ending, happy endings, and like just fully fleshed out, like explained to you movies.
yeah.
I cannot stand it. I hate it. I hate tightly wrapped up, like in your face. This is what happened. Just what's the word? Not explained, but
just ties everything up in a
hate
nice
that
little
shit.
bow. I think it's fine for some movies.
For some movies,
it just all depends on the story. But when something ambiguous comes along, like Blade Runner, No Country for Old Men, whatever, it's so frustrating yet satisfying, and just so like it just leaves you something to like think about. And movies don't do that anymore.
I decided we should rename this podcast the movie podcast.
The Last of Us. It's weird.
As you mentioned, a video game.
And The Last of Us ending, like,
yes,
just all I love.
People hated that shit too.
Fucking love those kind of endings, and it's sad that you don't see them. And when one does come along, people hate it, but then it grows, and like because people think about it after the fact, and they just piece things together and say, "Holy shit! Like this is a great movie." Like I wasn't a big fan of No Country for Old Men. Now I swear to God, it could possibly be the best movie of the 2000s.
What year to come out?
Kind of forced me into that because
I'll bring it on that button.
It's my favorite Coen Brothers movie.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
I just watched Oh Brother, We're Out There today.
This blows that away, I think.
What?
Blows.
Raising Arizona?
I love Raising. I bought Raising Arizona
Just watched
not
that.
too long ago.
Watch it go.
Yeah.
It's so fucking stupid,
It's
dude. It's so
funny.
awesome. That's like a proxy. Big Lebowski.
No Country. I'd
Wow.
say No Country over
All those. Even Big Lebowski?
Big Lebowski, yeah. Over Fargo, over really over everything. It's my favorite Coen Brothers
Have
movie.
they not made a bad movie ever?
Have they not made a bad movie? Have they made a bad movie?
Yeah.
Ever?
Have they not made a good movie?
I like all their movies.
Really? I mean, honestly, yeah. They have not made a dud ever.
I'm trying to think. Some.
Dude,
Barton Fink. I don't think people were that big
that's
of
a
a
little
fan
different. That was kind of an arty kind of movie, though.
of. Miller's Crossing was.
I don't think I've seen that.
It's awesome. It's all their I love all their movies, and it seems like even they've always been kind of weird.
They are weird.
Just kind of oddballs.
Oh, 1990, Albert Finney. Oh, it's a fucking.
It's a gangster movie.
gangster
Irish
movie.
gangster movie.
Have I not seen this? Oh my god! Wow.
Blood Simple was brilliant.
Brilliant. I've
It
seen
actually
that.
was brilliant.
I love
like
her.
it was
I love her. I don't know why.
Marsha Gay Harden.
She's older, but she's hot. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen this, dude.
It's awesome, but it's one of those that you don't really hear about that much. Kind of
Yeah.
just got swept under the rug. I don't know if you'd like Inside Llewyn Davis because you've been anti that movie for.
It's not that I'm an anti that movie.
But
it's just
Justin Timberlake's in it, and I know you really love Justin Timberlake.
I'll see it then.
According to all these posters on your wall, JT.
Hey, on my ceiling and everything. I look at it when I'm sleeping.
And that one's like, I still don't know what to. Dude, no. Okay. I tried talking about Inside Llewyn Davis, and you probably cut me off, and I never got to finish. So I'm picking up where I left off in episode 5. Are you done? What are you reading? Miller's Crossing?
Yeah, I want to see this movie now.
Check it out. It's awesome. I don't really think they've made a bad movie.
Tarantino couldn't create a film this good on his best day. There isn't a single wasted or unimportant line of dialogue in Miller's Crossing. Tarantino would have to add an hour to the running time by having the gangsters talk at length about radio serials or whatever movie they saw most recently.
Okay, hold that thought, because
okay.
Inside Llewyn Davis.
Yes.
Straight up, it's this weirdly like devastating movie. It's like nothing. It's almost like nothing happens in this movie, but it's kind of one of those things. Again, it's very ambiguous. You don't even know what you've seen, really. Like, what the hell is the point of this?
It's a Fargo TV show.
Oh yeah, which I heard is really good.
It's not yet, is it? Huh.
I want you to see it because it very much reminds. It strangely reminds me.
First
of
off,
us.
Stop. Just no more. JT's in it. I'll see it. I didn't know that, so I'm going to see it now.
Dude, almost nothing happens in this movie. It seems like.
I love that, dude.
I
love those movies. I don't know why.
When it was over, I was disappointed.
What did it get?
Initially. But I was okay. I watched it and I was disappointed. I was like, "What?" But somehow I felt so sad. And it's only like piecing things, very, very subtle things, piecing it all together that I realized like how brilliant it was. Brilliant and subtle and fucking painful. Good fucking great movie, I think.
I'll have to see it now.
It takes some thinking, but woof. And it's really much like it's about like kind of failure and just sad and just potential and lost potential and not knowing where to put potential.
Did you say that it reminds you?
And that's why it reminds me of you and I.
That's awesome. I definitely have to see it now.
I was gonna follow this up with something. So Blade Runner
I'll have to see it.
is really one of my favorites.
True Grit. God, that's a good movie too.
It's weird. True Grit, I wasn't too big of a fan of. God. It's weird with a lot of Coen Brothers movies, except those that are just kind of right off the bat very good.
I haven't seen Burn After Reading. Have you? With Brad Pitt.
Yes, I have seen that one.
Is it good?
I liked it.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Fucking Brad Pitt's funny in that.
I think Brad Pitt is a brilliant comedic actor.
I think Brad Pitt's just awesome.
He is
period.
Awesome. Wow, True Grit, huh? I liked the what is because there's a word for it, pantomime.
Pantomime.
No, it's the lyrical way.
Pantheon.
They wrote the movie.
Oh, fuck.
I loved that about the movie.
And
like Matt Damon's character was awesome. And they're all characters awesome in it.
Yeah, I didn't care much for it watching it. It's kind of one of those things that like a lot of their movies get better as you just like let it all kind of sink in.
Yeah.
Except like like Raising Arizona is just fucking right off the bat,
Off the
like
bat.
just awesome. Big Lebowski
Big
is
Lebowski
because there's some
is.
that are just so entertaining, just on the surface.
Because they're more. Those are more like comedies,
And yeah,
like
and
black comedies.
some really have to like sink in
Yeah.
and like get into you, and you have to like kind of piece things together, or watch it several times sometimes.
Huh? I didn't know they're married. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Since 1984. It's a
Um,
long motherfucking time.
you know, he edited
Interesting.
or assistant editor of Evil Dead.
Who is?
Francis McDormand and Joel the Cohen, one of the Cohens.
Or were editors both of them?
Yeah, go to just their credits or whatever. Is there editor? Yeah, editor.
13 credits. Jesus. Blood Simple.
Fuck, hold on.
Maybe it's his brother. Editorial department. Evil Dead. Assistant film editor. Huh.
What a nerd. Why do I know this?
We had the most useless fucking information in the world. Did you
And
know
did you
Brad
know-
Pitt was craft services in...
Did you know when the Coen brothers shot like a trailer for Blood Simple to like raise money for it? So they shot like a fake trailer.
Uh-huh.
You know who was in that fake trailer? I'm sure you could guess.
Either Bruce Campbell
Bruce
or
Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. I love the
They're
Coen
all
brothers.
tied together, and Francis McDormand and I think Sam Raimi lived together
Yeah, but
all together
they're all
at
from
one
the same
time.
area.
So anyway, Blade Runner was
Back to Blade Runner.
fucking- was awesome.
I'm fine. I'm happy finally, dude.
I want to watch it again. I want to actually purchase that movie.
Dude, the soundtrack is so good too. Oh my
Dude,
God. Soundtrack
I'm on
is
this
so
huge, inexplicable kick of finding old just
Soundtracks?
synthy,
Synthy?
just
Dude,
drony,
so synthy, right? So- yeah.
It's not even how any of the music
But
goes,
it's-
but
It is. It's very 80s synthy cyber. Oh my God.
it's
dude, I
weird
love
to
the
me.
movie, dude.
Like that 70s, 80s synth shitty
is the
sound
best.
is still more futuristic than future music.
like music now, right?
Yeah.
It sets the tone a lot better, I think.
There's just something about it that just speaks future.
It's in a podcast and we watch Blade Runner.
So speaking of Tarantino, I watched Django Unchained.
Oh, it was on TV the other day, on HBO, whatever. And I was gonna watch it. I'm like, nah, don't feel like it.
I don't know what got into me. I was like, I need to watch Django Unchained.
Seriously, you
I don't know
watch
why.
Blood Rain.
Blood Runner.
You watch Blade Runner and
Django Unchained. Django and then Blade Runner.
All right, what'd you think?
And out of those two nights, one night I had a great night. The other night I had a disappointing
Because
night.
Django Chain, it's horrible horse shit.
It's all right.
Let's move on to the next topic.
Okay,
That's what I think about that.
Django Unchained. It was it was okay. Here's the thing with you saw Inglourious Bastards, right?
No, not all of it.
Oh, really?
I can. Inglourious Bastard is like your Blade Runner or my Blade Runner.
You just can't. Like it.
I literally I can watch the first.
Oh, that's right.
The first act.
Yeah.
I can't get past that part. That's two acts. Sorry, two acts because I watched the opening scene with the Nazi what's his name in the house, and then I can watch where Joubert is introduced and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I can't get past that. I can't. I tried.
Inglourious Bastards is a way better movie than Django.
Without even seeing it, I would say yes, it is.
But what both of these movies, Django Unchained and Inglourious Bastards, what it does, like, here's where the satisfying thing comes. Inglourious Basterds is about Nazis. Django Unchained is slavery. So when they do like some anti-Nazi, anti-white people shit, it's so like satisfying and gratifying. And it's like, yes, like sock it to that white man and fucking sock it to the Nazis or whatever. And it's just kind of like that built-in, just easy response to that kind of those kind of villains, you know? Who's the dude? I can never remember his name. Who played the Nazi in?
He's awesome.
Inglourious Basterds, and he's in Django Unchained.
He is. He's the bounty hunter.
Christopher something.
Yeah, it's Christoph something. Jesus Christ, Evan.
Christoph. Whatever. This
Christoph Waltz.
Oh God, I can never remember that name.
We'd be fucked without IMDb.
I don't know. We're pretty good, I think. What did this get?
8.5.
8.5. Jesus,
that's pretty good.
Yeah, it has great reviews. I just don't see why. It's weird because there's some weird parts that.
All the Niger stuff.
No,
a lot of people are pissed off at that.
Yeah,
whatever. I mean, it's fucking slavery.
I know. Like, what do you? Oh, worst Tarantino yet? And it was Django Unchained. I don't know, because sometimes like it's weird. It's a weird juxtaposition.
Whoa.
Big word.
Whoa. Slow down there.
Of just that.
I gotta counter that. If anyone hasn't heard yet, that's our new.
We added one new sound. Overused the shit out of it. But there's that initial like get him, slave, you know, like get your revenge on the white folk or whatever. And then this move it goes on way like an hour and a half too long.
This guy says the same thing. Yeah.
It's ridiculous how long it goes and how much like unnecessary stuff.
Too long. Yeah.
And there's weird scene like there's like shootouts like to rap music.
Oh my God, no, he did not.
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yes.
I can't forgive him for that.
And Django, which was stolen from the Django
series,
Western, Italian Western, is like the opening song. Django, something through the desert. Django. So it's like frustrating.
That's what that opening song is what frustrates me most about Tarantino. He takes obscurity and acts like it's fresh, or makes it fresh, which that's not a bad thing, but he presents it like it's something like new
like
and
it's
original
a fresh thing. Yeah, even though
people are like, "What is this? So awesome!"
He's so smart.
So smart.
Has such a vision.
Yeah.
I think the original Django, I can't remember his fucking name, has like a small cameo in this movie, which was a pointless scene. Oh, what are you drinking? I'm just drinking my blah blah blah. Okay then. Good day. It's some shit like that.
I'm so excited about triplets. I can't stop thinking about that.
Triplets may be a better movie already than
Probably, dude.
Django Unchained.
And it's got Jamie Foxx in it, strangely enough.
Jamie Foxx is in
No,
Triplets?
sorry, Eddie Murphy, you're right.
Go ahead, say you some racist things, Zane. I can see your lips are like tightening, like you want to say it so bad. Yeah, it's such a mishmash. It's just like one of those too many. He likes too many things. He just loves things and just loves his movie full of these things.
Which is fine. But you need to learn how to use them properly. He needs to learn how to use his enthusiasm and his love for cinema properly.
He's won cons. critically acclaimed director.
Whatever.
It seems like every movie he makes is just critics go bananas for it.
Critics can suck my asshole. Critics don't mean
And
shit
audience
to me.
too, which is just
Whatever. I'm not
um
gonna get into this. I like Robert Rodriguez better. Sorry.
I'm kind of just through hating on Tarantino. Like it just is what it is. He's a big fan, and I think we've had this discussion many times.
We have, dude.
He's a big fan, and he just likes doing his things. He likes things so much that his movies are just full of things. And that's the best way, I think, to describe him. Love it or hate it. Sometimes it's a mixed bag, but he loves his things. He loves his dialogue. He loves his... And sometimes it works. Sometimes it just doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes it works.
That's hit and miss. And I'm just kind of seeing him as a fan of a lot of movies, and he, does his thing. You know who... Okay, because we've had this discussion so many, many, many times on these directors that are so influenced by movies, just so in love with movies. And sometimes it's hard to...
Detach themselves.
Because they're so into, like, oh, yeah, I want to do it like this movie, and then have this shot be that kind
Which we're guilty of also.
2-shot zoom, just like, yeah, like this guy did it, and then we'll have a backlight like they did in fucking Citizen Kane, whatever. With Tarantino, it really comes across, dude, he stole that from right. And you can see, like, Eli Roth, Jesus Christ, I couldn't think of his name. Eli Roth is very much... doesn't care. I don't think he's the same as Tarantino. I'm just thinking out loud right now. But I'm
going with it, whatever.
He kind of loves movies so much that he's just... I don't know. He makes bad movies.
I'm
that,
rooting for him so bad.
He makes bad movies in like that love for bad movies.
Like, I just want him to make a really good movie.
I want to... Green Inferno, is that what it's called? That's his newest movie with it's kind of like those Italian cannibal Holocaust movies.
Yeah.
It's one of those.
We've also said the same thing, but you and I should never make movies because we'll be like, we won't be like Tarantino and Eli Roth.
This is what I wanted. This is what I was going to bring up originally. I'll tell you right now, a director, probably more than Tarantino, more than Eli Roth. This man...
Jackson?
No.
Oh, okay.
This man loves movies so much, knows everything about movies. And he is also a filmmaker. Yet he has always had like his own vision and his own way of doing things, even though his just knowledge of like the filmic language is so vast that he does... You don't see that in his movie. You don't see reference to other movies because he's completely 100% his own filmmaker. That man is Martin Scorsese. He knows everything there is to know about movies. He probably would have known that Bruce Campbell was in the trailer for fucking Blood Simple. But you don't see like, oh, he took that from this movie. Oh, right. He's always... He tells things like his own way.
So here's my problem with that theory is Scorsese...
This is all just shit talking.
Scorsese grew up in a different time than Eli Roth and Tarantino. Because Eli Roth and Tarantino their film viewing experience was vastly different than Scorsese's. The 70s and 80s were a different time
Yeah, I mean,
in cinema.
Eli Roth and Tarantino were watching.
70s exploitation horror movies,
Yeah.
black movies, you name it. Scorsese had your typical Hollywood stuff to watch.
No, I mean he was.
I mean, he's into like French New Wave and shit like that, but
yeah, fucking Italian neo-realism.
but that shit's horrible.
And,
It's kind of hard to.
no, fuck no.
It's
Those
horrible.
are fucking better. It's better than Star Wars
You're sick in the head.
movies.
I watched something not the other day, but I watched something a long time ago that he I think he was like introducing. It was some weird Italian movie. I watched the whole thing. 50s movie. I don't remember what it was, but I was like, I actually liked that one. It's like they went vacation on like a rock or on some kind of island. I don't remember what happened at all.
Picnic at Hanging Rock.
I don't remember.
It's not Italian.
Yeah, this is Italian though. Anyways,
Swept Away.
I don't remember, dude. Fuck. I was gonna kill you. That I can't remember what it was.
So anyway, I think he really has like his own vision of stuff, just in comparison to like people that rip a lot of stuff or pay too much homage to things.
Would you lump? God damn it! Would you lump Scorsese as far as film knowledge and just being a general film nerd into with Spielberg?
Scorsese blows Spielberg away.
Really?
Knowledge-wise, yeah.
Knowledge-wise?
I think Scorsese could probably be the most knowledgeable movie man on the face of the planet.
Dude, I'm telling you, one of my top 5 movies of his ever. Yeah, top 5. He doesn't have that many movies to say. Possibly top 3. Hugo.
Oh.
I'd
have
blown.
to say no.
Really?
But I
think
adore
because
Hugo.
I loved the message and the.
Oh my god, I know. It's for movie lovers. It's a movie for movie lovers.
Yes, that's
and
all it
it's
is for. And unless you like movies, you're not going to get it.
It's such a sweet Valentine.
Yeah, it's an homage and a
film lovers.
for film. That maybe top 3 is not as pretty bold statement, but it doesn't get the respect it deserves at all.
No, it's weird because Wolf of Wall Street is way more popular than Hugo, and there's something. Oh shit! Now pull up Scorsese on IMDb because he did Hugo and no, go to just Scorsese's
I know, Jeff, I'm gonna find
movies. He did a lot of stuff kind of quick at that time.
Jesus Christ.
God, he does so much
Talking
things.
executive producer stuff. Director. Let's go director.
Hugo.
Where the fuck is Hugo at?
It's up there.
There it is.
It's,
2011.
So Wolf of Wall Street, and there was something. Oh, Shutter Island.
Oh.
Okay, yeah. Shutter Island. And
There's
then,
another ambiguous movie.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Speaking of
Ambiguity? I don't know.
ambiguity,
Is that even a word?
ambiguity is not ambiguity. May the good Lord shine a light on me. I haven't seen that. There's actually a couple Scorsese movies I still haven't seen. Sometimes I'm afraid to watch someone's entire like a director I really love. There's some movies like I don't want to watch because I don't want to see all of their movies.
He's got documentaries, man. He's the documentary king, man.
Yeah, he does so much stuff, so much just amazing. He just loves movies. He's a movie lover, man.
You ever seen Last Temptation of Christ?
Yes.
I watched that movie the other day for the first time in a very long time. It is so weird.
It is weird.
It's good. It's great. I love it, but
Yeah.
it's so weird. And I never really understood until I watched it recently again that why he got so much shit for that movie.
Like it really painted Jesus as like a
Not the way that the church paints him.
like as a human being. Like
yeah,
it was
which he's not.
a temptation.
Yeah.
Like and whatever. Don't lose it, Evan. You're gonna say something. Shit. Oh, like some directors that I really love. Like I don't want to see all of their movies. Sometimes it's just a weird fetish I have.
So weird, dude.
Like Kurosawa, I think I've seen every one of his movies, but like 2.
Which ones you haven't seen?
I don't remember now.
You know, one of my favorite movies of his is not even it's not even samurai. It's not even epic. It is Colors.
Dreams?
Dreams.
Dreams is
I
dope.
love Dreams, dude.
Oh fuck.
Dude, Dreams is bad.
Don't get me started on Kurosawa.
Dude,
I feel like crying.
we need to stop.
'Cause I'm so happy.
Because we're like just going to this This is like ranty as shit right
Fuck
now.
it. This is what we love. That's the title of this podcast.
What we love.
The shit we like. This is our Tarantino podcast.
It's like a 4-hour podcast.
It's just things we like.
That's right. He collaborated with Kurosawa, didn't he? Or was that Spielberg for Ron or Rand?
It was. Oh wow. It was. I want to say George Lucas. Spielberg, George Lucas and Spielberg.
I didn't know George Lucas involved there at all.
Because Kurosawa, I think he was in some deep shit, financial shit,
Oh, really?
before Dreams. I think Kagemusha tanked.
Oh, dude, I watched that.
And-
I watched that the other day.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's on my Netflix.
Weird.
Yeah,
It's on Netflix.
yeah.
Oh.
How funny you mentioned that. I forgot about that.
Yeah, I think that bombed. Like several of his movies just bombed, and he was because that was. I don't know. They said like Kurosawa, you're just, we're rich. You're such a great filmmaker. Here's some money. Do something. How'd you pull up Kurosawa so fast?
Because I saw his picture. Right down. Oh.
Oh,
God.
weird.
No, it's not there anymore. Oh, God damn. Yeah, best. I saw his
Because
picture.
you're on Scorsese, and then immediately Kurosawa
No,
popped up.
yeah, I saw it right here.
What is this? The best director, actor,
Toshiro
collaboration.
Mifune. Damn, 16 films. Wow.
Holy shit.
22 for Takashi
Shimura. Billy Wilder and Jack
Click on
Lemmon.
Kurosawa. He's so nerdy.
Oh shit! No,
Yojimbo.
Ugh.
Dude, that's on Netflix. That's on Netflix. What else on Netflix? I think that's it.
Wait, click Kurosawa. What are you looking at?
It's just whatever. Okay, here we go.
Oh, Ron?
That's what I was talking about.
Oh, I said Kagemusha.
No, oh yeah, but this is what originally brought me to talking about him. But I guess I thought Spielberg was involved in this, or
In
Scorsese.
Ron?
Yeah. What am I thinking of? I don't. Maybe not.
Go to Dreams.
It's not Dreams. He's not part of Dreams.
Yeah.
Really? No. God, it was so
Go down.
awesome.
Go down. To I don't know, fun facts or
Yeah,
some shit.
Martin Scorsese.
Oh, he was Van Gogh in
I don't remember that.
Dreams.
Jesus Christ. Do you know? Dude, I was so young when I watched it. I was at my grandma's house in Arizona when I watched this movie. I was like 9 years old. How the fuck would I have watched this movie?
I think for me, hold on. Wait. Did you know Kurosawa? Who produced this shit?
Doesn't really say. I mean, you got stars.
Or wait, or was it Kagamusha?
Oh, maybe it was that. It's right here.
Keep going down.
They would have been right here, dude.
No, like Spielberg and George Lucas aren't in it.
If they have producers, though.
I don't think that shows producers, does it?
Yeah. Like right here, it should show it. Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah, George Lucas
Oh,
and
so-
Coppola.
Oh, Coppola. Okay. God, we don't know. This is the movie. We don't know anything.
I don't know shit. I bet you Scorsese knew it.
He probably did.
Being that he's fucking was in a Kurosawa movie.
See, as much as I rag on Tarantino, I would just love to talk to him like this.
He would straight up school our asses
He
on
would still,
everything.
but it'd be awesome though, because
Yeah.
it'd be someone. Because you and I, outside of a very small group of people that we know personally, most people don't know this shit. So when we kind of
Yeah.
geek out and talk about it, we're like, what? But having a like-minded person in the room with us, it would be fucking. It'd be an 18-hour podcast.
I would love that. I'd love to have Tarantino as a guest. Like I said, I'm done getting mad at shit.
I don't get
but
mad anymore. I'm done with it. But
I gotta say, as far as my film going
8.0,
experience,
wow.
here's how my film life began.
Young lad in Ireland.
When before I go into this, because I could go on a long.
First
time.
off, before you go, do you like
Tell him to suck his pee-pee.
Woody Allen?
I do.
What? Really? God damn, I can't. I loathe the
You don't
guy.
like Woody Allen?
God, no, I hate him. Hate him.
You hate him or his movie?
I don't give a shit about him personally. His movies are just fucking just horrible. What are these doing that are all writing and producing now?
I love Woody Allen.
Fuck Woody Allen.
It's funny.
He's not,
Because
dude.
I'm thinking of some funny things, and that's why I'm laughing.
Look at this list. These directors do their own writing and also producing, right? So you have, it's Werner Herzog, Woody Allen, James Cameron.
Bergman.
But then you got Edward D. Wood.
Awesome.
That's right next to Quentin Tarantino. That's so rad.
Between Joel Cohen and Quentin Tarantino. There's Edward D.
That
Wood
is
Jr.
so badass, dude. He totally fits in this fucking list.
When I was a kid,
Spike Lee can suck my Lee.
I don't like Spike Lee.
God, I can't stand him. Personally and his movies.
Yeah, he's very. I don't know him, but judging from some of the things he says, he's very much
Dick.
a racist.
Yeah.
I think.
He is. He's a fucking dude. Oh,
Wait,
God.
maybe that wasn't Spike Lee. Hold
No,
on.
it's Spike Lee. It's Spike Lee. He says some really horrible anti-white shit. That sounds bad when I say it that
Then
way.
again,
but-
like I've heard him say,
Oh no! Check this out. So I forgot what the case was, but some black kid got hurt or shot. I don't know what the deal was, but on the internet, he tweeted to his 7 million fans an address of these supposed people that beat this black kid up, right?
yeah,
And told his followers, "Go kill these people, beat the shit out of them." It was the wrong address.
are you serious?
It was like an elderly couple, and he didn't apologize for it.
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit, dude. Anyways, fuck him.
And then he uses Kickstarter.
Yeah, fuck you, the worst, dude. Speaking of Kickstarter, check us out. So I'm totally against this. I don't care what anyone says. A lot of people agree with this, but I think lawyers are scum of the earth, and this guy is this piece of shit. But this lawyer in maybe Washington, maybe, or whatever state he is. Washington. This,
You want some of these Pringle
no,
crumbs?
he's the assistant state's attorney, whatever. He is suing a campaign. What are they called? What are we called? Kickstarter.
Crowdfunding
Project. Because they haven't delivered anything. So they're suing. I've delivered everything you're talking about. They're suing for them. They want like $2,000 for every person that backed.
Come on. Why?
Because
what does that have to do with them? Wait, they backed something
Yeah,
and it didn't.
they haven't got anything yet. It's like a movie or a video game. I don't recall what it was.
But why does he want money based on other people's donations?
Because it's the only way he can do it. So everyone's like, that's
my
if
foot.
that's going to set a precedent. That's all it's going to do is set a precedence. So now everyone that feels that they get fucked are going to want to sue crowdfunders. And that's horrible because
That's stupid.
Going into it, there's a risk.
There's a disclaimer and everything.
There's an inherent risk that
the project might not fall through.
even if you donate,
Come through, whatever.
even if you back them and it does successfully fund, that's a risk you take. No
Yeah.
one's making you fucking do it.
Yeah, you're
It's a risk.
supporting something
Yeah,
that may
it's
or
like
may not.
It's like suing McDonald's. Oh man, I'm fat now. I'm gonna sue McDonald's for that. It's the same
stupid.
shit.
Or it's like suing. Whatever. If you invest in something, if you invest in the stock market, and your stock
Right.
doesn't do good, fucking sue.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate people.
Anyways.
I hate this sue happy
God, it's ridiculous, dude.
entitlement that people have.
Fucking douchebags. Okay, let's move on, dude.
So when I was a young lad,
It's like Santa Claus.
I liked horror movies and only horror movies.
That's a pretty accurate statement.
And
Tell him to suck his pee-pee.
and when reading like Fangoria and Gorezone, it was Gorezone that had an article on John Woo.
Ooh, God, we haven't talked about John Woo at all.
Huh?
We haven't talked about John Woo at all.
I think we did with Raid Action Sweaty Movies episode probably. Is this from
That's dead.
Fright
That's
Fest?
Ghost.
Or
I've been listening to him.
So, when I first saw, or I had like my ear out, like, one of these John Woo movies is The Killer, is gonna be on, like HBO, Showtime's up, or the movie channel. And so I watched The Killer. I was blown away by The Killer because it's so like violent. And so then I got really into John Woo, and then John Woo said one of his biggest inspiration was Kurosawa. And I was like, oh, well, okay, I guess I'll watch this Kurosawa guy.
Who's this cat?
And from
who's
Kurosawa,
this
my
jab?
whole life changed.
You know,
Chris-
I'm not gonna say life changed, but after I saw Dreams, but I was young. I remember how young I was.
Yeah.
I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
We were sophisticated.
And it wasn't like in
Children.
Dreams is not like your typical Kurosawa movie. It's not, I mean nowhere near it. It's not samurai. It's not very epic or Japanese. It's very cinema. It's very film.
Very,
I don't know, what's the word for it?
sophisticated.
Sophisticated. Yeah. Anyways,
And from Kurosawa, like, my whole world opened up. I just wanted to share that.
that's Vasquez now. That's Vasquez.
She looks Vasquez-y.
She's not. I think like
She's
Jeanette
Jewish?
Goldstein.
What if that's her real last name?
I don't
or
know.
she's married.
But Little Hamilton, I wanted to show you this. I tweeted it. We're doing a convention, dude. I don't care what you
Wow.
say. But
I was looking into.
oh god,
Is that who I think it is?
yes, I texted you the other day.
You did,
You didn't respond.
That's Linnea
At
Quigley.
one point, she was so hot.
Well, shit. How old is she?
She's old. But
that gore zone that we have on our wall was from 80.
what are you?
87.
Okay, tell him go.
We're trying to do a podcast.
I'm sorry, folks. We've really interrupted by my daughter, who doesn't understand podcasting.
Broadcast all over America.
So check this out. I found this picture of her.
Oh, the porn?
Yes.
Yeah, I saw
But
that too.
I didn't know she was in a... Whoa, this is not
Holy
it. That's
wow.
I don't think this is it. But
This is a good... Wow, Bing rules.
wow. That's not her. It might be her. No, that's not her. Wow, look at back in the...
Damn. 80s bush.
Jesus. That's
For anyone that...
That's not the picture I was looking for.
We're looking up Scream Queen great Linnea Quigley, who's been in Night of the Demons and
That might be her.
other things. That's her. So
I didn't get any of this last time when I looked her up. That's her.
this kind of because we always said, oh, she's so like slutty and trashy and like and she's been in some of our favorite horror films, and we kind of found out why. She's kind of has
did you
that vibe.
did you know this before?
I did know this, yeah, because I looked her up.
I didn't
on
know
just
this.
some like nostalgia trip. So I was like, man, how old is Linnea Quigley? So I Googled her. Oh, and went to like images and some lots of pleasant things popped up in my search.
Yes.
See, how did they do that? We're looking up the infamous lipstick in the tit pictures on Bing.com in their images section.
It's funny, but whatever movie this is, I can't find it. Like I don't know what the name of it is.
Oh, she is in Return of the Living Dead.
Yeah.
So we typed in Linnea Quigley in Bing.com and went to images.
Which is being
And we're having trouble finding one of her horror movies.
which is funny. I forgot. What was I saying?
I don't think you have to say anything.
Oh no, Bing is so much better than fucking Google for those that want to find movies or images that aren't necessarily safe for work.
Wow.
That's Return. It's funny. The other day when I looked this up, I didn't see any of this. I saw like,
oh, maybe your safe search was on.
no, it's always off. I saw this like in a small image real quick as I was scrolling. Like, what was that? Like, what was that? Like, I didn't see that or that or that.
Weird. We met that. we met
sure
her.
did. We met it. Do you know what movie this is?
No, but I would like to check it out.
For my own film knowledge. I want to know.
It's research.
Research.
Into the Scream Queen.
But
Canon.
I guess my point was she was pretty hot, right?
Knockout.
And then you go to that. It's like she's like rough.
If you think of it,
rough.
that gore zone when she has the chainsaw.
I didn't want to do that. Dang it.
Do you have that?
Yeah, I sure do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Autograph, right?
Yep.
Yeah. That gore zone is probably 1988. So that was almost.
She's 55.
So that was almost, 30 years ago? Just say 30. So she was, 25, 28, something, when that picture was taken?
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
She just looks like she's been through. I think it's that one, but that 78 that looked like a VHS. So I don't think it's that.
I don't know. It kind of has that 70s like fog filter feel to it.
Anyways, maybe it's just a bad, it's just a bad
Harsh sunlight and all that, but
bad shadows.
man, think of that though. What a life she's had.
I bet, dude.
It's
These pictures, I hate them because I want to be there right now so bad.
And sometimes it does like hurt the heart a little bit. Like, man, like my hero's getting old.
Dude.
For anyone that wants to know what we're talking about, we're
sorry.
looking up Texas Frightmare Weekend.
Yeah.
A horror convention up in Dallas that's going on right now.
Probably wild.
And a lot of our heroes, great actors, special effects. There's one Tom Savini's like 90 or something.
He's up there. He's really old.
Almost 70, I want to say. Or 65 or something, 66. Looks good for that old.
We should be there right now, dude.
We should. Stupid whatever we're doing. We're doing a podcast. George Romero. I always get excited when I see
it's kind of cool. I wish I was there, or I wish they would post some way to do it online. But they're trying to raise money through an auction today to get to fund a star for him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh,
because he doesn't have one.
That would be awesome.
How badass is that?
That would be.
It's sad that they would have to do that, but
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hope that succeeds.
Yeah, it was up here somewhere. I saw the stuff they're giving away or auctioning off. One of the last pictures. Right here, yeah. It's just kind of cool stuff, whatever it is. Creep show
comic.
Yeah.
Wow, autographed by George Romero and Tom Savini. That's weird. Oh, I guess they're just auctioning everything. It's
whatever,
not
yeah.
related to George Romero.
John Carpenter. Just
random, so just autographs
random
and
stuff,
things and props.
Which is totally fucking badass.
Oh man, I hope that'd be awesome if George Romero was on Hollywood Walk of Fame. Not that it matters, it's so stupid, but still. You want to see like you know what?
Man, dude, the Clive Barker sketch went for $1,300.
Damn. Love to help out.
It's not that big. That's a good sized little room.
Whoa, it's a lot bigger.
We got packed.
Well, there's like several rooms too in the convention.
Yes, yeah, that's like 3 or 4.
So, I forgot what I was gonna say.
God, I want to be there so bad.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. You know what? It's weird. You know, like comic conventions, huge, right? I mean, blows away. What?
George Romero's $50 for a picture.
I'd do it for George. Good old Georgie. Ooh, $50, a lot.
Doug is 20. It's hard, dude. It's really hard. $50.
Comic conventions, huge, right? They blow away this Frightmare Weekend.
Oh God, dude, this is
a
corner
the bathroom.
The bathroom Comic-Con, yeah.
What other big PAX, whatever, just all these conventions.
This is a closet for PAX.
Huge amounts of attendees, huge amounts of guests, of booths, of just the biggest events in the world, biggest when it comes to like conventions. But I think with horror conventions and horror fans, they're fucking lifers. They're in it for life. I think people, grow out of whatever kind of comic book convention. Like, there's a big turnover rate. But these people, like, Linnea Quigley hasn't done, like, a huge movie, like, huge kind of mainstream, or even just kind of underground popular movie.
Well, I think she's there because of the anniversary also.
That too. But I mean, she's. These people are just like. They're just adored, no matter what they do. You know. Like some people, like fucking Madman. Fuck. Oh God, Gary Ellers. What's his name? Madman. Gary Ellers?
Oh, I don't remember his name.
Anyway,
dude, we had to get him.
He
dude.
did Madman, which is 47 years old. Yet he goes to conventions and just people love him.
Yeah, I would agree with that statement. Yeah, there's probably a large population of people that are like dedicated comic fans and will always go to comic conventions. But here's my problem. I think the majority of people that go to comic conventions aren't necessarily comic book fans.
No, and that's why like it's huge, but it's a huge like turnover rate.
They're pop culture fans.
Horror fans are just
to the day they die.
Just to death. Yeah. They just always love horror. They always just support these people no matter how long it's been since they've done a fucking movie, done anything relevant, whatever. Like they still support them just for that one thing, you know?
Yeah, that's funny, huh? You think
fucking
about that.
Michael Berryman, you know, we huge fans of Michael Berryman. And just people that aren't. I mean, who the fuck really knows about Michael Berryman outside of horror?
Weird science. That's all. That's the only way I can ever explain to anyone who he is. He's the biker in Weird Science.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest for fucking 30 seconds.
Yeah, that's right.
But no one like cares, I guess, except for horror fans. Horror fans are just always supportive. They're just more devoted than any other fans that I can like think of that I know of.
It's called a bouquet.
Bouquet. That's actually funny.
It is what it is.
Clive Barker did this drawing of like these skulls and ghouls and stuff in these flowers. Like the center of the flower is like a ghoulish face. And he titled it Boo, BOO dash KAY. Bouquet.
That went for $1,300.
Wow.
I know his art though. This like particular style, his art is very popular though.
And Clive Barker, I think he has like some throat.
He's got some weird like I don't know what it is.
I don't know if it's maybe it was cancer or some lymphedema or some shit. I forgot what it's called.
Lymphozema.
Emphysema.
Lymph. Yeah. I think me and Will were talking about it. Maybe.
I don't know. You don't have to. Damn, Linnea Quigley is fucking hot.
She was, dude. Not really gonna talk about it. Oh.
Barker fell into a coma.
Yeah.
Led to blood poisoning. Damn, he was in a coma for 11 days? Wow, I didn't know that.
Polyps in his throats.
Oh,
so severe that a doctor told him he was taking in 10% of the air he was supposed to have been getting. He's had 2 surgeries to remove them and believes his resultant voice is an improvement over how it was prior to the surgeries. He said he did not have cancer and has given up cigars.
He was like very kind of Britishy nasally.
Yeah. Barker underwent surgery yet again to remove a new polyp growth from his throat. Jeez.
Poor dude. Damn, then he fell into a coma for 11 days. And he saw many strange visions?
Where do you see that? Oh.
Fans were notified on the Twitter page about some of the experience and that Barker was recovering after the ordeal, but was left with many strange visions. Barker's been openly gay.
You know what sucks? Mother, if you're listening to this, I know you have my Books of Blood signed by Clive Barker.
Oh, did you get those signed?
Yeah.
I got a card of him. It was like one of those Fangoria horror cards.
I know you haven't, mother.
and Hellraiser 2 VHS.
That's awesome.
Got that signed by him and Doug Bradley.
We just went to a fucking new territory, dude.
See what like even like it's been whatever 20 years or whatever since. No, I mean, fuck, longer than that. Since we've been like hardcore into horror, and we still are. We're still like just devoted.
Whose
love it.
fucking signature is that though?
I don't know.
Who could have?
Looks like a penis.
Who could it be? Could it be what's his name? Gary Oldman?
Maybe. You can't even decipher anything.
I can't.
Looks like the infinity symbol.
But who could it be though? That would have signed Gary Oldman, Anthony Hopkins.
I would think it's
Francis Ford Coppola.
I doubt that's Coppola.
It looks like Gary Oldman.
I could see a G.
Yeah. O. Yeah.
It's an awful.
Fuck, that's like
a
worse than
signature.
mine. Jesus.
Zafig. That's what yours looks like. Zafig.
You know what's funny though? That's so weird. No one could ever duplicate that. Really, truly. Like you'd people try to duplicate it, and he'd do it again, and it'd be different. It's so unique to him.
It's weird.
Anyways, that's cool. I hope Romero gets that fucking
I think
star.
out of all the podcasts we've done, this is the one that I've not realized we're podcasting the most.
Just talking.
Yeah.
Whoops. That reminded
Except
you.
when I get fucking weird feedback in my ear.
I just wish you were there right now. God damn it, dude.
I know, man.
I'm telling you, I don't know what I had to do, what we have to do. The Capital,
that's what I was
Capital
gonna say.
City Scream Fest is happening. I should have said that name because I'm in the jacket now.
I was looking into what it takes to like hold a convention.
What, really?
Have you?
Not kind of, but not like.
I've been doing like all this research.
I mean,
and shit.
well, that's how it started.
And
I found this.
Oh, I've been looking into like how do you actually legally
legally, yeah.
hold a
LLC
convention. Dude, no, it's hard work.
It is hard work, dude.
And I've been like you've been pushing this whole thing. Oh, let's do a convention. Like I brought it up just because I missed like Weekend of Horrors and stuff. And I was like, dude, we should do a convention. I just said it out of, I had to hard on at the time.
It's not helping that I'm seeing these pictures.
Right, yeah.
In my feed.
Yeah. But since I brought it up, like you've been like all gung ho about it. And I'm like, fuck, man, I don't want to fucking do another thing with Zane. But so you kept saying, "Oh, we're gonna call it this, we're gonna call it that," and I don't like reply because like I don't know what to say, and I don't know how the fuck you contact me on my phone. I don't know where I'm signed into.
It's magic Google.
Because I don't check any of those little notification things until a while later. So you like send me all this shit, and I don't like. Well, it's like too late to reply because he sent this like 10 minutes
2 days ago. Yeah. a minute ago. I can't reply now. It's so late.
But you keep saying, "Oh, we're gonna call it this." Oh, we're gonna. Oh yeah. I found the hotel I like. All this shit, and I was like, okay, fuck it, fine. I'll look into it. You haven't even looked into like, what it takes. It's a lot of.
I know what it takes.
Do you?
Yeah.
Because we were talking our shit, thinking. Yeah, I mean, we just, rent the space and then throw up your booths. We charge and we get the money.
So easy.
Dude, it's really hard. It's different than I had expected
what specifically
from
are you
what
talking
I've read.
about? Like, what did you, like, Convention Starter 101 kit? And what did you read
Just
that?
internet stuff, just people that have held conventions and, like, stuff, like, they've had to do and, like, what you'd expect, and no one makes money.
Oh, absolutely not.
You
don't make any money at all.
You lose money.
Probably, yeah.
Like, it's kind of a well-known thing that these things don't make money.
Well,
if you hold it...
First of all, that's not true. I mean, probably...
People say, like...
PAX and Comic-Con...
Those are, like, ridiculous. We're not going to do a PAX and Comic-Con.
Think about it, though. I found the guy that started this.
Those conventions make money.
Right. But they all started somewhere, and I guarantee they didn't make money the first couple of years. Obviously, they about lost money the first couple of years.
Yeah, and that's like a well-known thing. Like you are not going to make money if you hold the convention, because there's a lot of stuff. Like you have to hire staff and stuff.
Volunteers, dude.
I don't know.
All these guys got volunteers,
which is awesome, and I know like people would volunteer, but you can't like rely on volunteers to run your whole operation. Security, fucking check-in, like it's. And, like, thinking of, like, Weekend of Horrors, like, looking back on stuff.
I was trying to do that. I was trying to remember what we went through as just guests, like buying tickets and all that shit. I don't remember enough.
Yeah, like, there's, like, a table where you pay the entry fee.
You get a wristband, probably of some sorts.
Maybe.
A badge.
I don't even think. I think they just, all right.
Get in.
Things were different back then. Security. There is security. You have to hire that kind of shit. Parking. You have to rent the parking garage or whatever. And really like work your shit. Taxes, insurance.
Insurance. I know it's a big one.
Just a lot of stuff.
But it's so worth it.
And then advertising and hardcore advertising, not just posting shit on a Gourmet Gamer site. New convention coming at you.
Yo, check it out, dog.
Some other stuff. It was huge. It was it's very much a business thing. Even bigger than a business thing. It's very much like a promotional thing. Like a promotional thing. You gotta promote the shit out of it. And
apparently you haven't heard of Joysticks Entertainment.
I have, actually. Which is why I'm telling you.
We have great turnouts.
What was your last win? What's your last for one?
Well, I helped that one.
And what was the turnout? 30?
A little more than that. 50, something like that.
And so basically, the biggest thing out of all this, like, I was like, well, yeah, no shit, you got to promote. No shit, you got to, like, hire
That's all obvious stuff,
staff.
I think.
And just...
It's just, I think it's just, I think it's a lot of work.
Yeah. And what was, to me, very much not an obvious thing was you don't make money. You lose money.
I kind of knew that because of joysticks.
Yeah.
People that run tournaments generally do it for the love of the game and love of it. They don't make money doing it.
Yeah.
They just do it for the love. And it's the same thing. You do it for the love of it.
Like the big kind of consensus was, I feel I use bigger words when I lay down like this. Yeah.
Your brain juices are flowing better.
Yeah. Is that you'll take on some debt if you hold a convention, regardless of turnout, whatever.
Apparently, you haven't met me.
I have, and that's why I'm warning.
We get
this heed.
It's the key. I'll say one word: sponsors. They pay for everything. They pay for everything.
I wish the world. How do I say this? You know, fuck it. I wish shit was so
simple.
I guess simple, yeah, is the right word. Like kind of like the 50s lemonade days. Like if you.
So are you telling me you don't want to do this? Because I'm doing it. I'm going full force with it.
Go ahead.
You're a loser.
I'll buy a ticket.
You're a loser.
I just can't afford.
Chance of me doing it is probably zero, but
like I just want it. I just want it to exist.
it's not going to exist. I guarantee it's not going to exist here.
And I think
You know why?
Uh-huh.
Because there's two dudes in a room having the same discussion. Dude, it's so much work.
I know. I think it's a great place for it. It's kind of just out of my realm of. Because fuck, man, we can't even find one person to help us make a movie.
We haven't looked though. And I did find someone. Drew. Next, bitch.
One fucking verse.
But honestly, to touch on that real quick, I haven't looked, really looked. I cannot reach out to like the people I know directly. I have never gone outside of that to look.
And yeah,
have you?
Yeah.
You're a lying motherfucker.
Fucking all the time.
You're a lying motherfucker all the time? Yes.
Tell him to suck his pee-pee.
Fuck, what was I going to say? Too many goddamn questions thrown at me.
If you'd sit up, you'd fucking think straight.
But it's comfortable. I'm starting to get like tired. Like that loopy kind of...
1 o'clock in the morning.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Fucking Holmes.
Come on, brain.
Dude, I don't know what
Stay
you're
up.
talking about.
What are we talking about?
How hard a convention is. Oh, then we moved actors.
No, what I really want to say, and I said this so many times before when we talk about shit and talk about ventures and talk about things, play to our strengths.
That is our strength.
What? Convention holding? I mean, I did that for several years back in the day, but I was just a kid back then.
I've learned many great things doing the joysticks thing.
I've learned lots of things failing
Exactly.
our stuff.
That's to be a T-shirt, because that sir is in essence is what makes an entrepreneur.
Yeah, I mean, you learn shit as you go, and I learned never to do it again. To play it safe and never take risks.
And to fucking boarded jack.
But really, like, I think, because we've had so many fucking... We're doing a podcast now. What do we know about this? Okay. Should we get into our personal ventures?
No, we shouldn't. Because they're all
That's where I'm, like, on the fence about, like...
they're all embarrassing.
No, I mean, I think that our real... We go for shit that we like. Something that we do believe in, but it's not necessarily our strong suit. Like the whole fucking real indie venture was
I don't want to talk about that.
something that we wanted and we wanted to see. I think this convention is the same thing as that. It's something that we really want to see and we want it to exist. And anything could be done. I think anything is possible. Really is.
Okay.
If Arnold could do it, I could do it.
Exactly. Think like Arnold. What would Arnold do right now?
And I think we have in these ventures, in these things, it's something that we would rather use than do. Does that make sense? With real indie, I would love to use that platform. With a convention, I would love to go.
No, because I wanted to make
platform.
millions off Real Indie. I really
You
did.
fat cat.
I wanted to. I know we could have. Still a sour subject to me.
Yeah. Learned a lot. And
I still haven't deleted the Real Indie folder yet.
I mean, my whole hard drive crashed, so I just...
Is that what
lost
you call
everything.
it?
It's because I kicked it after we failed.
Oops, I lost everything.
And that was the thing. Like, it wasn't even necessarily a failure. It
wasn't.
Just, it wasn't in our
I don't
strength.
think, like I said for the 100th time, I don't think anything we've done is a quote unquote failure. And not because I'm being all positive and we've always just kind of either we've never done it to failure. I mean, we've always quit. I shouldn't say quit. We've always stopped for various reasons. But we never actually got to the point of actually doing it and then it's not working out. Like a failure to me is if you like open a business, you're running it for a year, and then it stops making money, and you have to close it down. They're playing out there.
Oh, I thought something was like knocking somewhere.
That's a failure to me.
True, yeah. Well, I mean, I think a lot of this is failure to launch. So you can't, like, I don't consider it like a complete failure. It's that failure to launch kind of thing.
It's okay.
But I think just with what we do, we know our strengths, we know our loves and passions. And like I've learned through, all these muck-ups
Through prayer and meditation.
is that there's a difference between what you're passionate about consuming and passionate about doing.
Tell him to suck his pee-pee.
I knew it.
That's what I think about that cornhole shit you just said.
It's
I don't
true.
know.
And I think it's hard to like separate the two.
It is hard.
Because when you say like, go for what you want. Well, fuck, man, I want a horror convention. And I think I know me, and like I want to go to a horror convention more than run one. You can't enjoy it if you're running it. Or maybe you can. I don't know. Is it possible? Fucking of course it is.
No, it's not enjoyable. It's just from my own experience. It's not possible.
No conventions exist.
No, meaning
They're all impossible.
No, meaning people that run them can't
enjoy them. It's
here's
a different.
Here's
thing.
a good example why I say that. Just from this convention right here, I saw
It's
a picture.
organization and campaigning, and
Where'd it go?
grassroots nonsense.
It was here.
The hell? Oh. Does it show like the promoter just
Walking around with these guys.
crying?
Walking around with these guys.
Oh, doing what?
Just being their handler.
Oh, see, like I don't want that
Yeah.
kind of
It was a picture of
Bob
him.
Arum shit. Is it Bob Arum or some manager? Fucking PR. Caca.
I swear I don't see that picture anymore. Like they took it down or something. What the fuck? It was a picture with death or is that Lou Diamond Phillips?
Is it?
Yes, it is.
For what? Oh, we missed Lou?
Q&A featuring Lou Diamond Phillips after tonight's TFW sponsored screening of Sanitarium.
Oh. That's Ty. Is that? No, Sacrament. Ty West new movie.
Anyways, it was I think it was this guy here, or I don't know. He was walking around with these guys, just the guys that were meeting all the people at the airport too. Why can't I?
See, that's cool, but like that's like I'd much rather go to this than put on this show. It's kind of like I kind of see it almost as this is an extreme example, but going to the movies and watching a movie, do you want to do that or do you want to, fucking tear the tickets and make the popcorn and vacuum? Who's the weird
I don't
girl with the afro?
know, but that's weird.
So that's my feeling on this. I'd love for something like this to be in Austin, but
Who's Scott Wilson? I forgot.
Scott Wilson?
Yeah. Is it from? Oh wait. I don't know. 2 hours they waited in line. See, that's why I don't want to go to conventions. I'm not about to wait in line for 2 hours for anyone.
Oof. Who's Scott Wilson?
That's the line for Chandler fucking dipshit Riggs. Who is Scott Wilson?
Scott Wilson.
That's awesome. They're weird too.
That reminds me. I had a little pang in my heart.
Interesting.
Oh, we're podcasting.
I know, we're just like
dude, I completely
goofing off on fucking these movies.
Zoned out. Zane's looking at a bunch of fucking. Stop this.
Is
Zane.
that him?
Ernie Hudson?
It is him.
No shit.
He's there right now. God damn it.
You know, that's one of the things that I forgot about conventions. Like, just people show up that aren't listed in the guest list or whatever.
Really? Oh, she's
yeah,
pretty.
I heard of that.
She's like who?
I don't know, honestly.
Good one there. God damn, it's $50, George. Come on, man, killing me. $50. Oh,
get off the internet, Zane. You ruin every single podcast. What are you doing?
It's awesome. I love that movie.
I have the demons.
What's the point of our discussion of the conventions? What brought that up?
Because you've been on the internet just looking at.
I have not.
Stuff. I think this is the worst podcast we've ever done.
I don't care.
Want to start over?
Yeah. This has been nothing but movies.
I mentioned Last of Us.
Briefly
I
for
think
10 seconds.
it's all movies. Oh, that's okay. Oh shit.
Jesus.
You wrote on the show prep that you're thinking of doing a different name.
Yes.
Instead of Gourmet Gamer Podcast.
Right.
Do you have any ideas?
No. First, let's watch this real quick.
Anyone listening, if you have any suggestions or if you think we should keep Gourmet Gamer Podcast as a podcast name.
I'll tell you why. Because, I want to change it purely for marketing purposes. That's it. And for SEO.
SEO?
SEO.
What's SEO?
Search engine optimization.
Oh.
And shit like that. And just for marketing, because the name is not very catchy.
Gourmet Gamer Podcast.
That's lame, right? Like
what's a cool one?
I don't know, but most of them have
Rooster Teeth.
Most of them have like cool names, like
the Joe
Aisha Taylor. Yeah, there you go. That's a different one.
Bill Burr's Monday Morning Podcast.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Fuck Bill Burr. But that's pretty descriptive though. Aisha Taylor, hers is like two guys and a girl, something like that.
I hate those kind of titles.
Fucking what's his name? Fucking Adam Smith, Kevin Smith. He has badass names for all of his 17 podcasts.
Smodcast.
Yeah, shit like that.
Smear.
Gourmet Gamers just, I don't know. It doesn't work for me anymore.
How about Dipshits with Mike Sticks?
So if anyone out there listening, our 1,700 listeners, if you have a cool name, let me know. If not, we're going to keep using it, but I want a different name. Anyways, I saw this trailer I'm about to show you. Did you watch the trailer yet?
Axe Giant.
Axe
the
Giant?
Wrath of Paul Bunyan.
Wrath of Paul.
Oh,
did you?
I know of this movie.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah. I haven't seen the trailer though.
Oh. All right.
But I think turn the shit up.
All right. We're watching Axe Giant, the Wrath of Paul Bunyan official
full
trailer.
screen because I don't have my spectacles.
I'll tell you why I liked it in a second. You'll probably agree with me. There's going to be a minute and a half of just silence, folks, while we watch this cool trailer.
Turn it up so someone could hear.
I can't hear it.
Deep in the woods.
I can't do this all week. One of you worked to death? I'm out of here.
It's like our
A
movie.
legend still lives.
What is it? Take the souvenir.
But the
But
stories were wrong.
Jurassic Park thumping in the distant trees.
Nope. Here it is.
It's like Madman Mars.
Kind of does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
You brought this on yourself.
It's a big ass Paul Bunyan.
Paul Bunyan. You're telling us that's Paul Bunyan out there.
We found this.
Holy shit, was that Martin Sheen?
It looked like him, didn't it? But I don't think it is. No. Yeah.
Paul Bunyan's going bananas and chopping some shit. Axe Giant, the Wrath of Paul Bunyan.
Okay, so why I liked it is because did you notice there was no CG? It was actually a dude in a suit. They just blew up full on old school Ray Harryhausen kind of shit. And you could tell.
I was gonna say that's one of the worst fucking effects that I've ever seen.
It's pretty bad, right? It looks like the Land of the Dolls or whatever, Valley of the Dolls. I mean, look at that shit.
This looks very digital too.
Oh yeah, totally digital.
The Wrath of Paul Bunyan stinks.
So awesome.
Oh, you know what's oh my god. When I went to see Lloyd Kaufman, this was many moons ago. He kept mentioning this movie, The Taint. And like he kept bringing it wasn't it's not a Lloyd Kaufman movie, it's just a movie distributed by Troma. And I get like this Troma newsletter in my email every day, it seems like. And I clicked something and I was like, I was just looking at their movie. I wanted to buy Nukem High and stuff, but even though it's not even on there. Wow, Badookas. So I saw The Taint there and I was like, oh fuck, I forgot he mentioned that movie. So I looked up a trailer. You have to look at this movie.
I have to see it? Okay.
Yes, fuck Paul Bunyan and
Taint.
his wrath of his
The
fucking-
Taint full movie?
the Taint trailer.
I don't know where it's at. It's the
Type trailer, you lazy bum.
The Taint here. The
Yeah.
Taint trailer, not safe for work. Oh, that's an awesome intro.
The most entertaining pile of irredeemable trash I've seen in a long time. The greatest independent film ever created, like John Waters times 1,000. Yeah.
Anything ever again.
I can't even describe
What's going
what's
on?
going on because this is some bizarre shit. Yeah. Dude, some of those effects are awesome. Dude, look at all the penises. I didn't see it either until like the
Other
fifth
feathers or
time I watched
something.
this.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know, but I can't. I have to see this movie.
So Troma's distributing this?
Yeah, and I guess they've had it for a while.
We need to make a movie and have Troma do it,
Dude,
dude.
I saw
Jesus.
this thing on their website. It says Troma will distribute your film. Send your film to this. Troma will fucking distribute it.
Whatever it
Just-
is.
It's basically just an ad on every page.
Seriously?
And my light bulb went off and just blew up in my head. Just, dude, it's not hard to just do. Look at this shit. It's shot on like a
fucking
fucking
Betamax
like a shoe phone.
pinhole camera.
But it looks awesome. It looks fun.
Does it?
I'm gonna fucking see it. I have to see The Taint. Supposedly it has like the most penis explosions in any fucking movie ever made.
Jesus Christ.
And it's just I forget. I think like the water's tainted and it causes men to like hate and kill
Look
women.
at this should be renamed Dick Explosion.
Yeah, I keep hearing that. Like it has the most dick exploding in out of every movie ever made. And it's very much like this misogynistic, fucking goofy movie.
All the Russian shit. Is it Russian?
It's Russian. Is that Greek or Russian? Oh no, he's talking about the
Because it's like
letters.
Oh,
This movie was so horrible. I think it's literally more fun to go tap on a tissue box for an hour. Really, it's
that.
what does that mean? Tap on a tissue
I
box?
don't know. Oh,
Tallige. What's he know? He doesn't even know English is. I'm gonna see. I have to see this movie.
you go for it.
I'll let you know that it's great. Look, there's exploding heads, exploding penises. There's psychedelic penises. There's tits. There's blood. There's gore and head explosions. Wow, what's? Oh, I've seen this.
Have you seen
Yeah.
this?
Kung Fury.
What the fuck? This looks so rad.
Johnny Depp.
He's a kung fu renegade cop.
I don't want to hear it, Kung Fury. I've just been at City Hall. You just destroyed an entire city block, for Christ's sake.
I quit. Now he must defeat the
Every
most
cliche.
master in the world. Adolf Hitler, aka Kung Fu.
Hitler is the worst criminal of all time. When did you kill him?
We're watching the trailer for
People in a power glove.
Kung Fury.
Just like a time machine.
Looks pretty good, like, as far as the, like recreating the look.
80s.
Yeah, like that. Look at that.
Stupid. I don't like it.
This is goddamn Viking age. I'm a cop from the future. I need your help.
It's all voiced over all bad. What the fuck? Music's awesome though.
For a new world,
Yeah.
unspeakable adventures never before shown in a motion picture. Get ready for Kung Fury.
Dude, I love the whole fucking throwback to fucking.
I do, and I want to like that trailer, but it's too not good.
You're crazy, dude.
I'd rather see the taint.
You would. All right.
Should we wrap? How long has this shit been going on?
3 hours. Oh. Wow.
Let's wrap it up.
We haven't. Hey, dang it. I want to.
Tired and I want a cigarette. What are you gonna say?
I don't know now. I forgot what happened.
Tell him to suck his pee-pee.
Hey, where are the white women at? You stupid, ignorant son
This
of a
is the
bitch,
worst
dumb
podcast.
bastard!
This is fucking awful.
I think, once again, we shouldn't do them on Saturday. Or this late, at least.
I haven't been thinking that we're podcasting. It hasn't like struck me yet.
Which, that's not a bad thing, I don't think. It's
'Cause-
just, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, and we start getting
Because
loopy.
here's how the podcasts go. We have like that, 10-20 minutes of like warm up, just kind of bullshit talking. And then we say, okay, let's get into it. Let's podcast, prep sheets, prep whatever. This never happened. We just been warming up this whole time. Like we never crossed over
All right,
into what
first
we're
on
actually
the
gonna
prep
do.
sheet.
We never like kicked off our show. It seems like
No, that's not true, because all three of the topics
we went through stuff. That
was
on
all the
show
movie
prep.
stuff. I mean, it was all
But I
movie
think
stuff.
mentally.
Oh, mentally, okay.
Psychologically, we just kept that Okay, it's warm up. It's cool. Let's see what's on the prep sheet. Show prep.
Real quick, just James Cameron is trying to remake Fantastic Voyage. That's all I'm going to say on that.
Is he?
Yep. So fuck James Cameron.
I have to say, if anyone could remake
Oh,
that movie
don't say it, dude.
and make it good, James Cameron loves his water pictures.
He sure does, dude. That's right.
His water adventure pictures. And that shit is straight up his ass.
It is full on. That's like a combination of Avatar, Abyss,
I meant straight,
Titanic.
I meant straight up his alley. I said straight up his ass. I'm
Too
tired.
All right.
I need my sleep. I need my ciggies.
Once
I don't
again, I
remember.
forgot.
Why don't we just cut this segment from the show?
Why is it we
Save
always
us a half
forget?
hour?
But it's fun because every time it ends, I'm like, no, this is an awesome episode. But then when it comes to talking about it, I can't remember. Okay.
I honestly don't remember.
Oh, okay. Jamie gets a reprieve.
I remember now.
Okay.
Reprieve?
Reprieve. Almost like, wow, this is a fuck. I really think we've already talked about this already. It's so weird this is.
I feel that way too. Like I'm referencing our last podcast
Wow, this is bizarre.
to know what happened after that.
Okay, so I think I had a dream about us talking about this. It's funny. Like what I'm about to say is what I dreamt about. It's almost like the last episode before last weekend's episode with the rape scene never happened. Like they didn't touch it. They didn't touch on it at all. Cersei and Jamie never talked about it. Never hinted at it. Like it never happened. And all of a sudden he's back to being Jamie the hero again, with Brienne sending her off, with her new fucking armor. He fucking gave her the sword that's made from the
Yeah, the Iron
Iron-
Delgarth.
whatever it is. Yeah. Which is a pretty sad scene because he didn't want her to go, but he had to.
Yeah, you saw that. I love that Brianna.
I love her too.
Brianna, whatever.
Um,
You fucking bastard.
what did I do?
Okay, so I was watching the Game of Thrones show,
Okay.
and
What is this Game of Thrones you speak of?
and there was a part where they start talking about
Oh,
how some poison shit went down.
told you.
You learned this from the fucking internet.
That was a
of people.
theory.
It's not a theory. You know, some asshole knows this.
No, it's not in the books at all.
So,
Someone just noticed it. Hey, that's interesting. That's weird.
and they didn't go like too much into it.
They don't. She's kind of
But-
mentioned it and moved on.
Don't fuck the internet. Don't look at Game of Thrones things.
Can't help
Because it's always gonna ruin something, and it's like, oh well, fuck. Like I already knew that because Zayn and his. This is what I think. Like I have a strong feeling because I read on message boards. People.
No, that was
fucking-
different. That's different than a feeling. That's just I was stating a general a one theory of someone else.
Yeah,
But I also have my own feelings and thoughts of certain characters.
So that made me mad. We no longer talk about what other people think.
Okay.
I don't even care what you think.
Tell him to suck his pee-pee.
Just shut the fuck up.
So, this is
Maybe Andy Serkis will play an Ewok. There better be
I would
fucking
love for the
Ewoks.
Well, shit. There's gonna be 3 new ones.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Okay. Oh, so that grandma is up to some fishy shit. I think
Yeah, of course she is. She wants
this is my theory.
poisoned.
I don't know how everything works out or whatever.
Well, it's obvious she wants she wants,
She said, "I would
throne.
never let you marry that vile
Yeah.
man."
and she's trying to encourage or coach her granddaughter into getting down with the younger king now, the new king. I was hoping they were going to get it down, dude, in that bedroom when she walked in, but it'd been kind of weird.
Yeah, the kid's like 14 or
which would
something.
be sick. It'd be awesome.
Tell him to suck
So-
his pee-pee.
But I was like, she's like a professional actress. Is she really going to get down with the 14-year-old? Even fake as it might be. Is she going to get nude?
How old is she?
Oh, she's old.
Good enough to talk to her.
Oh, yeah,
talk
yeah.
about her.
Dude, check this. Man, she's fucking hot, too. What's her name?
Cutie patootie.
She is. What is, you know her name?
Where does HBO find these women?
Dude,
It's like some vault.
what's
They
her name?
Clone people. I don't know. We don't know anyone's name in this show.
Game of Thrones.
We're not qualified to talk about the show, I think.
Oh, remember we talked about this last time. Also, the cast change. Remember the guy that changed characters?
Yeah.
There's some fucked up theories about that. I don't agree with them. They're stupid, like stupid theories.
That he's a fucking witch or some
Sort of.
horse shit.
Not a witch, but like a.
I don't want to know. Don't tell me because it's probably true.
It's not. No, it's not true. There's no way. There's no way in hell. This is some asshole's theory that he is like a shapeshifter, and that's why he changed looks. But that doesn't explain anything because she has been by Khaleesi's side the entire time.
Right, yeah. And why the fuck would he just shapeshift and forget?
It's so stupid. That's some person's theory.
That's dumb.
It's dumb as shit.
People need to shut up, I think.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. The other theory, I guess.
I'm taking a nap, Zane.
and the real reason is because the guy that was originally playing him went off to shoot the new Transporter movie.
Wow.
Yeah,
I would have stuck with Game of Thrones,
that's
honestly.
that's the real reason. But anyways, Game of Thrones. God, what is her name?
I don't know, redheaded.
Oh, here we go. Cast.
Girl.
There we go. Where are you at? Where are you at? Do you see her? Do you see her? Do you see her? Do you see her?
No.
Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Look at her.
Natalie Dormer.
Damn, yo, check that
Dormer?
out.
Nice.
That's not the picture I wanted, but there's just, what's her name?
How old is she?
I don't know.
32?
Yeah, there's a good picture of her.
Damn, she's too old for me.
She is old, huh? God, where is it? I saw it was fucking. She's so gorgeous.
Damn.
No,
Is she a lesbian?
I don't know.
Kind of getting that vibe from some of
You
these
think
pictures.
so? Because of her hair, maybe, her crazy like dykish hair. I love it though.
I don't know. She has that lesbian mouth.
What the
Have
fuck?
you noticed?
That's the weirdest comment I've ever heard anyone say.
I have a keen eye, Zane. Don't forget I'm an
That's-
artist.
Maybe she is. Let's see. Nope. Engaged to director, Irish director Anthony Bryan since 2011. That doesn't mean she's not gay though. She could be a bi or still love the ladies. Once again, I hate fucking God. I just hate
Hey, what?
Google.
What are you looking at? For one picture, just to
Yes.
say, like, yeah,
'Cause-
see, she's hot. She is hot.
No, it's just a certain picture, and it's like what she's. I don't know. Anyways,
Red Eagle.
no, I wish. Oh wait. Oh,
Is that her?
yep. It's from Tudors.
She looks 32 there. Isn't that weird?
I don't think she looks fucking. She's hot, dude. Oh, did she get naked in Game of Thrones? She does. That's right. Because when she first meets her husband, who is gay, the first king, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And she gets the badonkadonk.
Bing rules.
Doesn't it? I mean,
Might as well be Pornhub.
I just hate Google, dude.
What the hell is that?
And this is all Photoshop stuff. But
Man, some of those Photoshop people are good. They're just very good at what they do.
I totally forgot about that. She's very cat-like looking.
Yeah.
She's beautiful though. Anyways, what's the point? Oh, I was hoping she would get down, but that'd be kind of weird. I shouldn't hope that because that's kind of gross. But, so what else happened? I forgot. I think the biggest theme in that episode was Jamie.
Yeah, it's kind of becoming the Jamie show.
It is.
This last couple.
Which, like I said, is weird. It's like this. The rape stuff never happened.
That's just the way they do it.
It's never happened.
Rough and aggressive.
It's weird. That's honestly, that's what I think. I think that there's pictures or there's a moment where she helps him get his junk out.
Oh yeah.
And she's kind of going with it. And like I said, I think they're freaks like that. And that's kind of how they've always done it. It's kind of weird they did it in the whole.
That's how I get down.
The dead body next to you.
Don't tell anybody. And then we just act like it never happened.
And they really act like it never fucking happened.
What are you trying to ruin me?
What else happened? That's the biggest stuff. Some stuff with the Night's Watch. Oh, that dude. Fuck. The biggest thing of all the biggest scene.
Oh, and there's some weird shit in the Night Watch that I didn't get.
I don't get the Night Watch stuff, but the baby.
It's a baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
The most important part of the entire season.
Oh, what part are you talking about? I'm getting tired.
When the baby.
I'm so comfortable like this.
When they take the baby to the sacrificing thing.
Okay, yeah.
And then the White Walker
freezes his blue eyes. Yeah.
So do you know who the White Walker is?
What White Walker?
The guy that touches him.
The guy that touches the baby and freezes his eyeballs?
Yeah.
Fucking, I don't know, Bilbo Baggins?
He is King of the North.
Okay.
He is Ned Stark's brother or dad or grandfather or something like that. It's a giant I didn't remember this when I read about it, but there's a couple scenes.
This is some fucking theory.
No, it's just, this is
based
fact.
on some shit.
No, this is a fact.
So this has been in the show. What you're gonna say?
Remember this? There's a couple scenes where, what we call her, wet nurse or nanny or whatever.
Yeah.
The older lady is like sitting here sick.
I'm tired.
Tell him to suck his pee-pee.
It's been the longest fucking podcast, and I'm throwing in the towel.
When Bran,
from the Goonies, Josh Brolin,
what the fuck is the kid's name that we don't care about? We're gonna have the visions.
Raisin, Bran.
I think it's Bran, isn't it? Bran.
Yeah.
When Bran, after he gets crippled, that old lady is there like singing him songs and telling him stories.
Yeah.
Those stories are about the guy that touched.
Oh,
and they're always myths, but they're not. Apparently, something happened many years ago. Great grandfather, whatever it is. He was the commander of the Night's Watch, or he was the king. He was the king of Black Castle before it became
segregated.
Listen to me, fucker. Before the wall existed.
A little pun never hurt nobody.
Before the
Tell him to suck his pee-pee.
before the Great Wall existed
in China.
The Black Castle, Castle Black was still there. He was king of Castle Black.
Okay.
And apparently he met some lady that was further in the north. She was like a witch or something, I guess. And cheated on her or something. I don't remember and then she like cursed him.
Oh, to be some Nightwalker?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he had to be, and he got outcast to that side of the wall, whatever. But he's a Stark.
Okay.
That's why the Starks are kings still. That's why they're kings of the North, or they're the kings of Winterfell.
Yeah.
So,
Fucking everyone knows that.
and I don't know this about that. I think that's why Jon Snow is important, because I think his mom maybe was the lady. Maybe I don't know.
So, Jon Snow was talking to these old people, and the old people said, "Oh, well, you better have him do it before he does it." And then Jon Snow rallies those couple dudes
Oh, to go
to go.
to kill the mutineers, the guys that are in the guys the Night's Watch guys that are in that hut with the baby. They're all ex.
Okay. I couldn't fucking. I know I've seen those people, but I don't know who they are.
They're the ones that killed the commander and mutinied or treasoned. I don't know what you call it, but
Mutiny?
rebelled against the Night's Watch and killed the guy from Braveheart.
The guy from Braveheart. Fuck, I don't remember.
The Lord Commander, the guy that was the king, the commander of all Night's Watch,
Okay.
the bearded guy, older guy.
Yeah.
He's in Braveheart. He's also the old Scottish guy. The guy his arm got off.
Yeah.
It's the same guy. They killed him and killed the guy that was running the father of all those females.
So they're bad.
They're
people,
bad dudes.
I would assume.
They're bad dudes.
Bad dudes.
And Jon Snow wants to go kill them, but I don't know why I think he has some ulterior motives.
Yeah.
I think he just wants people to go with him, just so he can get over there and do something else. I think. I don't know. Maybe he just wants to kill him. I don't know.
And the fat guy wants to protect that
That's stupid. That whole fucking thing.
girl.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Come on, Jon Snow."
But
let's
also,
do it."
did you notice there is a
But real quick, the old people said John. Okay,
What old
have
people are you
Jon
talking
Snow.
about?
The committee of the
like the
knights.
panel, whatever the old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it seemed like they had something against Jon Snow, and they kind of like wanted him dead or something.
They do want him dead because he's royalty, I guess.
And had sex with the wildling.
Yeah, or wildling. It's not a wildling. It's a
Wild.
Is it wildling?
Wildling?
No, it's not. That doesn't sound right.
Wildling.
That doesn't, okay,
Is that not right?
that doesn't sound. But we'll go with that.
Crazyling? Yeah, so they're like button heads, but it seemed like they want him dead. They have some big plot going on.
Yeah, who knows why?
This fucking show's
Well,
confusing.
because they want all the Starks dead.
The Night's Watch?
Yeah,
Why?
because they're part of the whole conspiracy, I think, to kill all the kings or the people of the what you call it.
I feel like I need to watch from series 1.
Yeah, it gets kind of convoluted. It's late.
Like, I don't know how people remember this shit.
So check it. So the other things that I remember,
They never recap.
they don't
anything.
recap shit at all.
Last week on Game of Thrones.
What was I gonna say? Jon Snow, Jon Stark, da 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 da. I don't know.
Bran, Khaleesi, Arya.
Did you notice there is a bad person? There's a bad guy in the ranks of the Night's Watch.
Is a bad guy in the ranks.
He just resurfaced during that episode, and I instantly like, oh fuck, what's he doing there?
Was it one of the dudes that volunteered?
Yep.
To go with Jon Snow.
Yep.
Who was that?
He is the one that cut off Jaime's hands.
He's a bad guy.
Oh yeah, he's a bad guy.
Wait.
He volunteered because he wants to get out. He wants to get out, in the wild so he can kill. What's his name?
Jon Snow.
Yeah,
Why would he want to kill Jon Snow?
he's part of the whole conspiracy to do all that stuff.
When did this fucking conspiracy happen?
After Red Wedding, they want to get rid. They can't have two kings.
But because who fucking. I'm so tired. Wasn't it kind of, or did they think Jon Snow died? Did anyone think Jon Snow died?
They thought he died because he was gone for a while with the wildling, which doesn't sound
that's
right
what
at
I'm
all.
thinking of. Because he wanted to. Wait, no. Dude, there's a shitload of Starks running around.
Are there? Who? I have someone else that no one remembers.
Fucking Sansa,
Sansa.
Arya,
Uh-huh.
Jon Snow,
Uh-huh.
Bran,
Uh-huh.
and I guess there's some other one that some kid.
No. Kid.
Wait,
No.
maybe that's not a Stark.
Not a kid. He's only in 2 episodes, but he's going to make a comeback, I think. He has to, because he's a Stark. Ned Stark's brother.
Ned Stark's brother.
He's on episode 1 and 2. He
Of the first season?
Yeah.
Shit.
He just disappears. No one knows where he's at. He's going to make a comeback somewhere. I think my theory on him, I think he's the guy that I think he's been keeping low because he knows what happened. I think he's the guy that gave Arya the little coin, remember? And you can never see his face. He's a shapeshifter.
Shapeshifter. I think I'm too like zoned out and tired to
Seriously.
remember all this.
You remember
stuff.
that guy that gave her the coin and said, if you ever need help, show
Call me.
something like that. Essentially, what it was. Yeah.
Shapeshifter. Sounds familiar.
Fate. He can change his appearance. I wouldn't say shapeshifter, but he can change his appearance.
And that. No. Thinking of a.
Go to
book.
bed.
Thinking of a book I just read. I'm saying that
The
market.
Hunt for Red October.
That Market Square. Fuck this podcast. This is so comfortable.
All
Because
right.
look, I'm basically laying
We're
down.
at 3.5 hours. I think we should. Your Game of Thrones knowledge is
It's
lacking.
out the window. Did Khaleesi do anything cool?
You know what's funny
Or
though? Can I
Arya?
say something real quick? So while they don't do a recap each episode, HBO has in the past done like an hour episode of recapping before the season starts, and I did that. I watched that. I had to. I was like, "Fuck!"
I know it was,
Like,
it was
dude.
such a big gap full
Yeah.
of great things, like we've talked about on our better podcast.
All right, let's wrap it up. I want to hit 3:30 though. So come on, sit up with me. It's all dance.
I'm awake. I'm twiddling my thumbs.
Anything else you want to contribute to this very lackluster Game of Thrones discussion?
I'm still trying to remember what happened.
The big takeaways are Jaime is now once again a good guy, and the baby frozen.
Did Littlefinger do anything?
Nope. Supposedly Littlefinger's taking Sansa to meet Arya. Well, he thinks that,
No, I thought he said your aunt.
but that's where Arya is supposed to be going though. But
So
now
they'll
she's
meet
like,
up there?
forget that. Let's just do buddy adventure. Let's just roam the countryside and do wild things. Yeah,
I would totally be down with just a spin-off show
just them
of
two?
Arya and the Hound.
the Hound. Yeah.
The Adventures of Arya and the Hound.
That's where he was taking her originally.
Narrated by Anthony Hopkins.
It's Anthony Hopkins.
It was a dog. And I can't remember
Stop.
how many talks. Anthony like I know him.
I haven't talked to him in a while.
I just call him Anthony. None of that sir shit.
So that's the big takeaways.
I guess. I'm afraid to listen to this podcast.
Oh, fuck.
You know what? I think we would have a good... If we kept this at 2 hours, it'd be all right. Or an hour. Not 3.5 of talking about absolutely nothing. I don't even know. We talked about Blade Runner.
We talked about the
Some
Arnold,
Stallone
Sly,
movies.
and Stallone. Once again, it's just movie shit, dude.
I'm cool with just a movie podcast.
But 3.5 fucking hours of it, though.
But
dude,
we talk about so
you know
much
what's funny
more.
though? We say this every single time, but I was listening to our podcast because I have a new system. I have a new system in my car, or not system, but new way of listening to the music or the podcast in my car.
Yeah.
And I can kind of listen to them now. And, dude, I fucking laugh out loud. I really do.
A lot of it's funny.
I was laughing my ass off, and I'm like, I'm in my car by myself, laughing.
Yeah, like I don't think.
And maybe I'm just biased, and it's just I think it's funny again. But
You know what I like about the show is there's one person on this show that agrees with everything I say, and that's me. so when I listen to it,
like that guy's so right.
so articulate and knowledgeable.
Who is that guy?
This is officially the longest podcast.
It is. This wasn't his remix. Wasn't even this long.
And we actually had material to talk about.
So
You know what? I think we need to start structuring again.
dude, we try.
There's
It's
something about
It's just what sucks about structuring is it's too structured. like I don't want to like go through a list of things and then watching the clock and say, okay, moving on. I that just seems moving on like right we're like in the middle of a discussion or whatever, or like where it's getting really good.
Yeah, but when nothing's going good and we're not talking about anything, is when we need some structure.
I know.
We need at least just a loose structure. And we have like a lot of shit on our show prep. And we didn't talk about any of it.
It was like three. There was literally 3 things on there, and one was like we talked about it for 1 minute when I was like the whole Terminator 2 thing. The rest of it was 2 things we talked about. 2 things. 2 things. Wait.
Star Wars
And Arnold, Sly, and Stallone.
Super 3, yeah.
And somehow that went into Kurosawa and
Fucking
Scorsese,
Coen
and
Brothers
Coen
movies.
Brothers, fucking Tarantino again.
Blade Runner, on and off.
It's just a fucking clusterfuck.
But after that, I don't know where we went wrong, but we lost a good hour.
Dude, because it's
doing something.
2 things. Lesson learned. Once again,
A, D, and D.
never do it on Saturday again. And never do it this late.
Want to just keep going?
Because
Fuck it.
I can't concentrate at all right now.
I know there was a point in this. I think it's shortly after the Blade Runner thing. Like I felt. You ever just feel your brain slipping?
Yeah, dude. Like right now, it's 1:45
kind of
in the
pouring
morning.
out of your ear.
Like, why are we still talking?
I don't know. Like
in this thing.
I'm too tired to get out of my comfy position to hit the
All
stop
right,
button.
I'm gonna say bye for Evan. Evan is almost
I'm here. I'm
asleep.
present. I think I'm about warmed up. Let's
It's
start
hot
this.
as fuck in here too.
I need a cigarette.
He needs a cigarette. I need some
need-
hot air or some cold air or some air.
Does anyone have cigarettes?
I almost said I'm Evan. I'm Zane.
Some insomniatic shithole.
We might have to do this again tomorrow.
Maybe we'll listen to it.
This is Zane.
This is Evan.
Bye.
Peace out. Oh.
Hold on a second. We'll start that over.
That's a mashup. Okay.
All right. I'm Zane.
I'm Evan.
Good night.
Peace to the out.